Christopher Sanchez just got out of a massive jam right there, baby. This is the Eagles-Giants watch party. But the Eagles game don't start for another 25 minutes. So we're going to be watching some Phillies baseball, too. I'll keep the Phillies on the side screen as well throughout the game. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. We're live in 30 seconds. What's up, everybody? Very good evening to everybody. This is the Eagles-Giants watch party on the STT Sports Network. Please smash that like and subscribe and share button. It is free to do. I'd greatly appreciate all those buttons being hit. We're a little early. The Eagles game doesn't start till 8:15. But I just watched Christopher Sanchez get out of a tough jam here in the 6th inning. So I wanted to get on here and watch the next inning or so with you guys of the Phillies game before we get to Eagles football. We'll go over Eagles inactives here. But, man, that was a huge get out there for Christopher Sanchez. It would be great if the Phillies offense could wake up and get some runs here for Christopher Sanchez and not blow this beautiful pitching performance that he's got going on right now. We got Adam with a score prediction of Eagles 45, Midgets 17. I like that. What is up, Tatsuya? How you doing tonight? We're a little live in the evening here. Sometimes we call this trending in the PM instead of AM. We're just going to call it watch party right now. Powder Blues. I love the Powder Blues. The Powder Blues, Tatsuya, 100 times better, 100,000 times better than the Kelly Green Eagles, just so you know. Love me some Powder Blues. They are the greatest. Yes, we've gained a few new subscribers. We are sitting at 748 subscribers. Maybe we can gain a few more. That would be fantastic if we could. Keep me updated on that. We'll see how the evening goes here. But, yeah, I mean, we picked up a couple there this afternoon here through some Twitter shares and stuff like that. But let's see what the Phillies can do here. Yeah, you get a huge moment. Oh, thank you. I knew you'd love the pizza and the wings. I left all my food at the pizza shop. So I got some leftover frozen fries that I baked in the oven here, and that's it. But I do got myself some beer, so that's all that matters. That's all we need is the beer. You gotta get some runs here. Starts right here with JT Realmuto. What we got? People are a little late to join us tonight. We'll see how it goes on this live watch party. Lots going on. Flyers game, Phillies, NLDS game 4, Eagles game. Got big breaking news for me. I'll announce it tomorrow morning on the morning show. So you're going to want to stay locked in for that. Jalen Carter, inactive for the Eagles tonight. Not a surprise Gabe Hall was called up. But Jalen Carter inactive with the heel injury. Looks like he tried to give it a go, but was unable to. So that's just a little bit of note there. It's going to be a lot of Ty Robinson, Gabe Hall in the middle for the Eagles tonight. Good morning or good afternoon, good evening, little G. Hope you are well. Yeah, dude, I just never stop. I just love doing this. JT Realmuto gets on base, 3rd hit of the day for the Phillies. You got to capitalize. Christopher Sanchez just dominated for 6 innings. Can we get him some runs? Little G says 27-15 the Eagles over the Giants. I like it. I like that score. Nakobe Dean is active for tonight. Absolutely. Now, whether he'll play much, how much, what role, it's a big question. I don't know what they're going to do with Nakobe Dean tonight, the Philadelphia Eagles. Not sure at all. I would not expect him to play much if he does play. It's a caution. It's a tough spot, that turf. First game action of the year. MetLife, not easy. So I wouldn't expect much. And even if he gets out there, I don't know how much I expect him to do effectively, so to say. So there's that. A lot of people watching on Twitter right now. If you guys head over to the YouTube page, we also have a poll question on YouTube. Who wins tonight, the Eagles or the Giants? We got 80-20. Eagles are winning this game. So make sure you head on over there to vote, to like, subscribe. I'd greatly, greatly appreciate it. Pitch straight down the middle to Max Kepler, and he just takes it. A.J. Brown, big game or Saquon? I think A.J. Brown's going to have himself a good game tonight. I'll go 80 yards and a touchdown for A.J. Brown and 80 yards and a touchdown for Saquon. MetLife Turf is known to end careers. Absolutely. That's why you're holding out Jalen Carter tonight, because of the MetLife Turf. If he's banged up, if his heel, his ankle, his foot, anything is not right, you hold him out. That's why I'm shocked that they're letting Nakobe Dean get his first action of the year tonight in this situation. That's why you're not seeing Landon Dickerson, who's also out tonight. A lot of guys out tonight for the Philadelphia Eagles. 2-2 pitch incoming here. You got all fired up there as Christopher Sanchez got out of that last inning. And now it's kind of like lulled down for me here as I'm live on the air with you. Because now I'm just waiting for the Eagles. Can't believe they couldn't get any runs. They had opportunities tonight. A lot of bad swings at pitches. Yeah, Kyle Schwarber double in the first inning. Couldn't get him home. Alec Boehm last inning. Now you got JT Realmuto. You got to get him over and in somehow. And there looks like this is going to be a chance at a double play. Oh, and he missed the throw on the double play. Kepler's going to get the second base on that. But there is an out. Dude, we're doing it all tonight, K1. We're really just doing the Eagles play-by-play and analysis. I'm just got a little hyped up there when Christopher Sanchez got out of the sixth inning. So, I kind of just went live a few minutes early just because of it. Why not, right? Why not go live for 4 hours straight tonight? What harm will that do, right? What will that do to me? 4 hours live tonight, tomorrow morning being live, and whatever else I got on the agenda. Why not? Why not? There's plenty of beer in the fridge chilling to get me through this. Why not? You got Kepler at second base, one out, bottom of the lineup up for the Phillies. Why not? Let's see what they can do. Good old Castellanos wants to lose this game. He don't want to go back to Philly and play again. Flyers tied 0 in the first period. Like to see that. I hear good things about Vlad Vader. Vlad the Destroyer, the new goalie of the Flyers, looks good tonight from what I've heard. Liver let die. I like that. That's a good one. Look at how creative. You're on your A game 8 minutes into the broadcast, K1. Save some of those good one-liners for hour 3 when it goes right over my head. Hell, hour 2, hour 1, it might go over my head. It's been a long-ass day, so you never know. Here's Castellanos' opportunity to come up big so he gets cheered when we get back to Philly on Saturday. I had to think what day it was for a second there. And a swing and a miss. No surprise there. So how do we feel about this Eagles game that's about 15 minutes away from starting? Do we feel confident that this Philadelphia Eagles team can dominate like we hope? We got Castellanos hit one down the line. They're calling it a fair ball, and the Phillies are on the board first. Castellanos into second with a double. Look at Nick Castellanos with the big hit. What's up, Chatter? How we doing tonight? Got to get A material. Got to get A material in before anybody cool joins the chat. Got to get A material in before I get drunk, because we are getting drunk tonight. Got these Workhorse Brewery 7.1% IPAs. Love me some Workhorse Brew. No, it did not. I don't know. I left at 4:30, Adam, so I don't know if it got busy after I left. Everyone wants to kick Casty out of here. Oh well, booyah! Yeah, there you go. Like I've been a Cassiano supporter most of the year. Just lately, he irks me with his personality. I don't like his comments, but I've always been a Casty supporter. Very rarely have I ever said anything negative about him. We ain't taking any gummies right now. Maybe at halftime of the Eagles game. Maybe if you're lucky. Got a lot on the table tomorrow. I got to stay somewhat focused tomorrow. I'll drop that bomb tomorrow morning. But not right now. Bryson Stott up to the plate with Casty on. 1 out. Dude, getting 2-run lead here would be huge. It would be humongous big if we can get a second run here. Humongous big if we could. Big swing and a miss from Stotty right there. Swing on, yeah. Like I'll switch over to the Eagles game in a few moments, and I'll keep the Phillies game on my phone screen. But we will get to Eagles action here very, very soon. It's what, 8:03 now? I think I got it queued up on the TV already. Switch right to the Eagles game here. Yep, got it queued up, ready to go. Who's my favorite top 3 on which roster? Eagles or Phillies? I don't know. You got to answer that. Be more specific there. How long to stay? I think they pull Sanchez, honestly. I would actually let him go the 7th inning. He got a little rocky there at the end of the 6th, but he got out of it. I'd let him go another inning. Short leash into the 7th inning, but I'd let him do it. But they will probably go to the bullpen. Kirkring was already warming up, in the last inning. Top 3 favorite Phillies on the roster: Bader, Schwarber, and Duran, I guess. They would be my top 3 favorite Phillies right now, 2 of which weren't even here a couple months ago. Shocking. But that's what I would go with there. I mean, Sanchez, K1, has 80 pitches in 6 innings. I mean, I let him keep going. He's given up 4 hits, no walks. I let your ace keep going. They probably won't, but I would. You need 9 outs in this game. You got a 1-0 lead right now. Started a nice ball there, but doesn't get out. So 2 outs. Castellanos still on second. Hansen gut pitch in there. What? Is that his name, Hansen? I don't think that's his name. How are we feeling for this Eagles game? Sanchez is staying ahead of the count, though. Yeah, I mean, he's pitching really well. Really, really well tonight. Trey Turner, can he actually... he struck out ugly in the 1st inning, 2 ground outs. What's up, Judd? How you doing? I got my bets in already. Got them in about an hour ago. I'm feeling good about the Eagles game. I'm very nervous about this Phillies game, though. Not feeling good about this Phillies game, but loving the Eagles situation right now. I think the Eagles coast. Like, I don't even need to stay live till the end of the Phillies game. That's how I feel they coast tonight. That'd be great if I can end the show a little early tonight, get a good night's sleep, and be ready to roll for tomorrow morning. Deep. Gotcha. It's a trap game. I place a huge bet on the Giants. Eagles win, but won't cover the spread. Jalen Hurts. Just so you know, Tatsuya. Jalen Hurts, when the spread is 7 points or more, is 0-7 at covering the spread. Little nugget there. So he's not likely to cover that spread based off of the odds. It's kind of crazy that he's 0-7 covering the spread. Steamroll tonight. I hope so. Dickerson, Carter are out. 100%. Dean is in. Gabe Hall is active. Drew Kendall getting his first career active tonight. He'll be your backup center tonight. Correlation does not equal causation, Phil. That's a smart thing to say. I don't even know if you understand the words you said there. I'll go MG for MG. What? Come on, Turner. Get a base hit here. Nope. Swing and miss at a ball 40 yards out of the zone. And with that, the Phillies strand another runner. Phillies take a 1-0 lead into the bottom of the seventh. And how are we feeling there about that? I don't know. I don't know how we feel about it. But we got to feel something. It is almost time for the Eagles game. So I think it's time to switch my phone on the YouTube TV. Switch the game over. Let's see what I could do here. Set up group family. No. Watch on TBS. All right. We got the Phillies game there. We got the Eagles game there. We're ready to rock and roll tonight. I don't know if K1's a smart one or not. Can't guarantee that. I could have invoked the post. What? I don't even. That one's over my head. I call him the Abbott Bobby Digital. What? You guys are way over my head tonight with the comments already. And the show is just getting started. And you guys are over my head. What's up, Duck? In the house, how you doing? Picked up a few subscribers this afternoon. Almost at 750. Can we gain 2 more and get to 750 tonight? Would love to see it. We're sitting at 748. Someone text somebody in their household and get them subscribed so we get to 750 tonight. Let's see what we can do. I'm ready. I'm ready for a win. I'm ready for a W. Diabetes. Why is it diabetes? Let's go. Let's do this here. I'm ready. Here's a funny question I got to ask about you. Going up against the Giants tonight, okay? As we wait to see if Christopher Sanchez comes back out. Cam Skattebo, their running back, their rookie running back. Would people even know who he is if his name wasn't Cam Skattebo? If his name was John Smith, would anybody care? I don't think so. No cost for shipping. What? I do say, hope you guys got your drinks. As I said, we're going Workhorse Brewing from King of Prussia. Good quality beers here. It's the old Wilford Grimley commercials from the 90s. Gotcha. Pretty cool name. Yeah. Tacky National Philly Day. It's a big Philly day. We're going 3 for 3. Look at Jackson Dart getting fired up. Saquon Barkley and Azeez Ojulari both home. Oh, I forgot. We got Kurt Herbstreit and Al Michaels. I don't watch much Thursday Night Football, so I forgot they were the announcers. Scarbu. Is that what we call him? Scarbu? Scarbu. Sanchez is back out there for the 7th. Finally, a good decision from one Mr. Rob Thompson. Well, one I like at least. Is it Skattebo? Am I saying it right? Skattebo? Skattebo? I think it's Skattebo. Christopher Sanchez is dealing. Skattebo is shocking good. That was a spelling error. Look. He's got like a 3.8 average per carry this year. I don't know if I'd say that good. Giants offensive line sucks, but yeah. Christopher Sanchez so far, 65 strikes to 17 balls. Damn. Dealing tonight. Thank God he got left in here. Nice play by Trey Turner in the hole there. Got him. It's 1 down in the 7th inning. Nick Castellanos forgot he might have to play in Philadelphia one more time. It was a great play by Trey Turner. Shaky defender overall at shortstop the last couple of years, but man, great play there in the hole. Nice dive, pop up, turn, fires. You got to love it. You got to love it. We're about a couple minutes away here from this game getting started for the Eagles. And we're into the 7th inning here. Yeah, I didn't know he was still around either because, I don't watch the Thursday night games, so typically But you guys don't need to listen to him. You can mute him. I'm calling it along. I'm calling the action right here as best as I can. Why not? Call it the best I can here. Doing my thing here with you guys. Because that's what I do. 6 likes, 8 people watching. Hit that like button if you haven't, guys. Let's see what Sanchi has got here in this 7th inning here. What's he at? 85 pitches so far. 1 out into the 7th inning here. This will be his last inning, Sanchez. Oh, man. I'm going to go stick to my prediction of 30-20, even though the odds say that Jalen Hurts doesn't cover the spread. That's what I'm going to go with. John Madden and Frank Gifford. I was a huge John Madden and Pat Summerall. Something about that tandem. I mean, I heard some when I was young, some Frank Gifford with him. But something about Madden and Pat Summerall was an excellent combo. They worked it well. Al Michaels was calling the World Series between the A's and Giants. That is true. I've heard that call many of times. Pretty interesting. Oh, man, Sanchez is pissed that he didn't get that last pitch a strike. That looked like a strike to me. That was right on the box. If the box is accurate, just missed the pitch there big time. You don't see Sanchez throw emotion like that either. Wow, he's pissed. And he walks the batter on the very next pitch. Yep, that's classic. That always happens right there. You don't get the call. You show a little emotion. And then, yeah, walk very next pitch. Classic that happens there. And this is a lot of work. Looking at you guys, looking at this screen, looking at this screen. This is more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Strike. 1 out, 1 on. Enrique Hernandez up for the Dodgers. It was a perfect pitch. And the ump just flat missed it. I don't know. Was there any makeup calls necessary? Way inside on that pitch. I don't know. The pitch, and sometimes you got to do it. I mean, it was pretty obvious. Or I'm bitching? Yeah. Think of the content. I know. I'm going to be here for the next 3.5 hours with you suckers. John Madden and Pat Summerall, the turkey legs after Thanksgiving. Just so many great memories on them. I mean, that was prime growing up for us, Adam. For sure. With these Thursday night football graphics. We've said 31-10 Eagles. I think it might be 30-10 Eagles at some point. And then late in the game, the Giants make a little garbage points. I really do think that that's possible. Duck, you should throw $2 on the exact score there on DraftKings. That way, if it does hit, you know, she can't get pissed at you for not betting it, right? Joan Duran warming up here in the bottom of the 7th inning, really? That's an interesting sight out of the bullpen. Would they consider going to Duran if Shohei Ohtani comes up here? They're at the 8-hole right now, the Dodgers. That's very interesting. Very interesting to see Duran. That's classic old school Rob Thompson. High leverage situations. Duran for 2 innings. He's done it a few times, supposedly, in his career. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of 2 innings for your closer, but whatever. Whatever to get the win, right? It's all that matters. Three-two pitch incoming for Christopher Sanchez here. 1 out. Man on first. Base hit. So we're going to have first and second, 1 out for the Dodgers here. Uh-oh. It's getting a little shaky in L.A. Right as this other football game is about to kick off. Yeah, he's going to pull him right here. Absolutely. Going to go to Duran here in the 7th inning. Are you really going to go 2 1/3 with your closer? That's crazy. What's up, Dakota? How you doing? Thursday night time for us. Yeah. All right. Kickoff. Eagles get the ball first. It didn't land in the landing zone. So we're going to get a really good field position, Eagles, to start this game off. Let's see what the Eagles can do. Eagles, just put this away. Put this away quick and fast right now, all right? Let's just curb stomp these boys. Let's go no huddle right from the get-go. Landed that kick on the 28-yard line. Well, of course, the kicker's got a man bun. Anybody that has a man bun in 2025, sorry, Stephen Fuentes, that's a problem. We got a handoff out of the pistol. Saquon right up the middle. Goes 10, 12, 15, 17, 18 yards right up the middle. Look at that. You got a healthy left guard and Brett Toth out there. Saquon runs right up the middle. It looks like they're going no huddle right away. I don't know about that one, Dakota. I hope you are so wrong on that. Look at that. That was a great run from Saquon right there. And they are going no huddle. Eagles right out of the bat here. You got to love to see it. Devontae Smith in motion. Another handoff to Saquon. Another hesitation up the middle. 10, 12, 14 yards. Saquon already has more yards than last week. Already. You see, I'm watching it on YouTube TV. I don't know my Prime password to put it on the basement here. I only have Prime in my living room because it's a stolen password. So I'm watching it on YouTube TV right now because in local markets it's on, yeah. So you are ahead of me. All right, play number 3 in no huddle. Another handoff to Saquon. Actually, no, it was A.J. Dillon. It goes 2 yards up the middle. Barkley, Dillon. Back to what works. The running game. Go figure. Go figure. Going with what works here. Oh, man. Yeah, I know. I know what you're saying. I'm just giving you a hard time, too. Jalen Hurts on the keeper. And he gets sacked for a loss there. Actually, it'd be a run, maybe a negative rushing yards. I don't know if they'll give him a sack on that. Not a pass yet, but we got 3rd and long here. After 2 big Saquon runs, 2 pretty much nothing runs, and we got 3rd and 10 here now. You might be in 4-down territory right off the gate here, right out of the bat here. You might be. Jalen's calling like 3 plays in the huddle right now. 4 runs so far. 3rd and 10. 2 minutes into the game. From the 29-yard line. Drop back. Quick pass. Caught by Dallas Goedert. Gets about 5 or 6. That's going to be 4th and 5. Do they kick the field goal here? It is good. You see, you're ahead of me. God damn it. You're all ahead of me. I'm going to focus on my screen. I'm not going to pay attention to you guys. Oh, look at you, Duck. You got to blow everything. You got to ruin everything just because for once you're ahead of my stream. How dare you? I hate you tonight, Duck. So unfair. That's what I get for being ahead of you all the other times. 42-yarder here for Jake Elliott. Joan Duran, 2 strikes so far on his batter. Kick is up and good. Eagles get on the board first. They really didn't do much, but they got on the board. Blocking was good there. For once, you're ahead. For once, you're ahead. I'm just going to have to mute you so I can't see your comments. Ten to 0 Eagles. What, are you like 40 minutes ahead of us? Are you time traveling, Adam? We're in timeout right now. Oh, it's okay. I mean, it ruins it for me, but yes. If I only knew my Amazon Prime password, got it from somebody else, I put it on this TV down here, but I don't. I should have moved all this upstairs and we could be watching upstairs on Prime together. 0-2 pitch again here from Joan Duran. Oh, Adam has time traveled to the end of the football game already. Look at Adam. Adam, can we time travel to another time in the world? How many years into the future do you have to time travel to see me get to 1,000 subscribers? Right? That's the question. We are now in 2025, and we still have pitch comms that don't work. The hell's wrong? So time travel to what year it's going to take me to get to 1,000 subscribers. How old will I become by then? Love to know the answer to that one. Another 0-2 pitch incoming for Joan Duran. Oh, is he? Is he? Is he? Why am I calling my wife? She'll be home anyway. She don't know the password. It's not her password. By Christmas, 1,000. This year, I was hoping for Thanksgiving, but all right, I'll take Christmas, I guess. 0-2 pitch incoming. Joan Duran. Bouncing to Harper. Takes one out at first. So we're going to have second and third with 2 outs for Shohei Ohtani up to the plate in a big moment for the Dodgers. Adam, I need it before Christmas. I got to get there by Thanksgiving. At least by the end of November. It's only 252. Right now, the Phillies are winning 1-0. Kickoff. Oh, this guy's just dancing around. Oh, here comes a big return. Big return by the Giants here. They get great field position. Yes, Clay sucks again. That's all right, Adam. I don't need to try to download something on my TV and all. We're good. You guys just have to not ruin everything for me. 4 turnovers in 2 games for Jackson Dart. Is that who's going to have a Tom Brady game? Oh, they just walked Ohtani to get to Mookie Betts. Yeah, let's walk Ohtani to get to another former MVP of Mookie Betts. First play for Jackson Dart and the Eagles defense. 2-0. We got Cam Scattaboo up the middle for nothing. Azeez Ojulari in there on the help on the tackle again. Going to need a lot of snaps from Jordan Davis tonight. Hope he's ready to roll tonight. Russell Wilson ready to come in at a moment's notice. 2nd and 7. 2-1 pitch from Duran. Dart drops back. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Alex Hunt with the dropped interception. Oh, man. That was not a dart from Dart. Oh, we're talking Phillies, too. I got Phillies on this screen, Eagles on this screen. Marshawn, we got it all. We're doing it all tonight. Alex Hunt in coverage. Almost with the, like literally right in his arms. Jackson Dart had all day to throw there. 3-1 pitch to Mookie Betts. And he pops it up, fouling out of play. We're talking it all tonight, Marshawn. We got it all on the equation. I will tell you about Duran. His 3-2, 2 outs. Mookie Betts, bases loaded. We got a flag incoming here. False start. Back him up 5. Duran into the windup. And here comes the pitch. Up and high. That's a walk. The ball game is tied. 1-1 on a walked run. Just tell me if Duran, he walked in a run. That's what you love to see. Holy shit. F what? See, again, I'm behind you guys. It's 3rd and 12, and I know something bad or good's about to happen here, and I don't know what. Dart going up top. Big catch on Keely Ringo against whoever that is, number 84. All right, so it wasn't as bad. Wasn't as bad as I thought. All right, you got your number 3 hole, Teco Hernandez up. Why wouldn't they target him? Of course they're going to target him. I mean, it wasn't like he had bad coverage. I mean, He bodied him up. Just didn't get in front of him. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line for the Giants. Cam Skattebo up the middle, nowhere to go. Drew Makuba with the stop. We got a 1-1 pitch on Hernandez there in the 3-hole for the Dodgers. Tie ball game. Play action dart. He's got pressure on him. Ojulari gets shook off. Another one missed interception. There's like 3 missed tackles on him behind the line of scrimmage. Pass incomplete. 3rd and 8 upcoming here. 1-1 pitch from Duran incoming. Fouled off. It's 1-2. At this point in his career, probably. See, you're ruining things here for me. Duck, what are you doing? Ruining shit for me here on 3rd and 8. Duran gets out of that inning. Dart runs up the middle. Is this how he scores? Jackson Dart on 3rd and 8, right up the middle. What did I talk about? What did I talk about, okay? What did I talk about? That you cannot let Jackson Dart run up the middle. You got to stay in your lanes and contain him in the pocket. Let him make mistakes. But no, there's Jackson Durant running for a touchdown. Love to see it. Don't do like, yeah, I know, exactly. Judd, thank you. Ducks ruin it for me. I'm going to, that's okay. Well, I mean, it's not okay, but it's okay. Come on, man, just don't say anything. It's all good. It's all good. We're just building the algorithm here tonight, right? Hey, it's all good. You can bitch and moan after eye content. But now the Eagles are down 7-3. Barely, because they just barely squeaked that extra point in. I could do, yeah, look. Look, I've been saying it all week that Jackson Dart can beat you with his legs, with his scrambling ability. He's got over 100 yards rushing coming into the game. I think I got Jackson Dart over 25 rushes in 2 of my 3 parlays as well. They're going to do all that night with, yeah, absolutely. That was a wide open up the middle. Keely Ringo in the run defense, just not good. Ugly start. Ugly last 10 minutes. The Phillies blow their 1-0 lead, and the Eagles blow their 3-0 lead. But he ain't listening. I mean, I did say I didn't predict an Eagles loss. I feel like a homer for saying that. But I did write down 2 Eagles losses in my notebook, 2 potential scores. He does have a potential. I don't think he's that special, though. Look, I don't know if Ringo was awful in that situation. Not Jane Daniels. Jackson Dart still got a lot to prove, in my opinion. All right, well, how's it going to be 45-3 Giants? Maybe that's what you predicted. If it's 45-3, this show ain't making it to the end of the show. I'll quit on this show way before 45-3. Do you have an excuse whenever the Eagles lose? I never have an excuse. I call it as I say it. I point fingers. I pointed fingers after last week's loss. All week long, I've been pointing fingers. But also understanding that we're 4-1. No, you weren't joking. You're serious. I hate you. Just kidding. It is what it is. I got Giants 56-3. Yeah. So did we hit 750? Let me refresh my screen. It'd be great if we hit 750. That'd be pretty cool if we did. No, we're still sitting at 748. There's 11 people watching, only 6 likes on the video. Guys, like, subscribe, share. Please hit those buttons. We're not there yet. South Dakota, they're going to throw at Ringo, but they have their 3rd, 4th, and 5th their top 2 wide receivers are out, K1. So I don't know who you're trying to stop here. Zach Bond drops back. Zach Bond got beat by Jackson. That touchdown is on your defensive player of the year candidate, Zach Bond. Zach Bond took a bad angle, hesitated, and got beat by rookie Jackson Dart and his flowy locks of hair. Screw that. Get him out of there, Zach Bond, too, then. All right, we got Bigsby on a run up the middle. Gets to the 30-yard line. And he fumbles it. Oh, I thought I saw somebody coming away with the football there. Maybe not. Adoree Jackson is missed. He's out there. He's healthy. Remember the 3 S's. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, that's right. Just Moss Ringo. Like, I don't know. I mean, he had body position on him, I guess. I appreciate that, Dakota. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. All right, let's see if we can move the ball more than 3 times on this drive. Had no problem moving the ball for the first 3 plays last drive, and then it kind of stalled. Devontae in motion. Drops back, pass to Dallas Goedert for about 5 yards. Bryce Harper up with 1 out here. Got you. We can find 252 subscribers in 3 days. I'll send you something, Dakota. I got you. I'll send you a shirt that says, I love the Eagles. Jalen Hurts is my man shirt. Got a handoff to Saquon. Goes nowhere. He just gets stuffed. So we got 3rd and long. There's that great run blocking. Great. Oh, man. Is this even on Patullo, though? Like, is it? When you don't block, is it on Patullo? Are the players just tanking to get Patullo fired? Is that a thing? Would teams actually tank to get their offense coordinator fired? Like, it's a serious, legit question here. 3rd and 8. Upcoming for the Eagles. Got to get on. Got to keep this drive going here. Got 4 wide receivers. Saquon in the back. 4-man pressure. Hurts has got nowhere to go. Sacked by, who's number 0? That was a quick 3 and out. Brian Burns, that's his 6th sack of the year. Never mind. Speak if this. We won last year. I'm good. Yeah, that's true. Marshawn, I can't be pissed off at the Eagles. I just can't. That was a quick inning for the Phillies there. Why is Dallas Goedert? Because Dallas Goedert's old and tired and can't do much anymore. Burns is a problem. I said the offensive line had to stop the defensive front of the Giants. That was the only thing you had to worry about. And Saquon Barkley or Jackson Dart running the football. I said they were the keys. That was it. Thank God Braden Mann is back to being the best punter in football. Missed tackle. Nice return there. Yeah, it's probably going to happen. I don't think Sirianni is that good of a coach. I mean, he's the reigning Super Bowl champion. I'm not worried. I mean, I'm shaking already. Thanks for nothing. Yeah, Schwarber, Harper, Turner sucking again, of course. Why wouldn't they? Tale of 2 halves. Okay, so the second this week will be bad in the first half, good in the second half. Give us more Phillies. Well, it's a commercial, so I cannot do that. Eli Manning is in the house. Maybe he'd call better plays. I swear we have Brian Johnson plays still. I mean, Brian Johnson, I think our offense was like 8th or 9th in the league, so he wasn't that bad. Dart is cocky, doesn't mean he's good. That's fair. I mean, he's not a good play caller. He's a good CEO coach. Problem is he doesn't have a good play caller to run the offense. Hand off to Scattaboo. Goes a couple yards. Not much. Moro Jomo in on the stop. The start of this game's got me drinking too much. Got me drinking way too much. 2nd and long for the Giants. Not long. 2nd and 6. Looks more like 7, but all day to throw. Wide open. Where was Keely Ringo? You didn't even tackle him, Keely. You just let him get up and pick. Now I'm on the fire. Keely, cut him right now. Just cut Keely Ringo. Wow. Shaping up to be a bad night in Philadelphia. He was down, by the way, because he kicked Keely Ringo while he was down. Yeah. Handoff. Stopped in the backfield. Ringo has to go. Yeah. Well, Mac McWilliams is not actually active. He's a healthy scratch for the second week in a row. Zach Bond on this run play gets right up there and blows that up. Good job. I've been Ringo's biggest fan. I've been trying, but it's just not there. I mean, Howie Roseman might do a better job calling plays, honestly. He's more prepared for his job than anybody else in football, so he'd probably be pretty well prepared for that. I'll be the one to take him behind the shed. I'll take him with the yardstick behind the shed. Nowhere to go. He scrambles around, and here Jackson Dart street ball. First down. Broken tackle on Drew Makuba. Running down the field. Touchdown. Giants are up. 2 scores already, and it ain't even 10 minutes into the goddamn football game. Joan Duran out for his second inning of pitching. Jackson is a decent quarterback so far, but he's too cocky. Yeah, he hasn't done anything yet. Absolutely. Absolutely. It smells like 23 around these parts. Those ugly wins coming back to haunt us again, right? It just took a little longer in 23 before the ugly wins started to catch up. Drew Makuba is terrible in pass coverage. Terrible tackle. Jackson Dart running into his own players. No one sacks him. What the F is going on here? Yeah. Missed extra point. Hey, that's a good thing. We're only down 10 instead of 11. How about that? You're not going to like what happens. Both the defense and offense suck. I know that. I told you, 56-3. Dude, I would love it, honestly. Who scored? I don't know. High and inside. Yeah, 24. Drew Makuba should not have blown that there. Not at all. Guys, like, subscribe, share. There's 14 people watching. There are not 14 likes. We haven't gained any more subscribers. Hit those buttons. Joan Duran's gotten 2 outs quickly here in the 8th inning. Still 1-1. Matt Strom is starting to loosen up in the Phillies bullpen. He'll probably go in the 9th, I guess. I brought it up this week on the show. Drew Makuba, 53 out of 63 in pass coverage for safeties, 3rd out of 63 in run defense for his safeties. So you know what? We clearly know he can't perform in the passing game yet for a rookie. Will Smith up at the plate against Duran. This is brutal. 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 Like, I did not have the Eagles falling behind 13-3 early in this football game. There was no way to predict it to be this bad. But, man, let me tell you something. The Eagles go and lose this, heads will roll in the extended week off. Heads will roll. Appreciate it, Adam. Nooms, stop. I thought we were on parallel lines here or something. Maybe? No parallel lines? Yeah, you know what? The Eagles defense is not getting any credit for how it's not been that good. Because it really hasn't been that good this year. Look at the stats. Look where they rank in the NFL. They're not good right now, the defense. Offense can't do anything. Phillies got out of the 8th inning, still 1-1. We're going to the 9th inning, tied up at 1 in Game 4. Flyers tied at 1. Who scored for the Flyers? Rick might be right. We are losing like the Phillies. Yeah. Yeah. This was supposed to be the easy week. It was supposed to be an easy week. It ain't easy. Nothing's easy in our life, is it? If I'm on that Eagles sideline, I'm pissed off. I'm not the only one that mounted in. Like me and you were like, who cares? We won last year, right? It looks like they all mounted in too. Noah Coates. Who brought up about the Bond pictures? Someone brought up about the Bond pictures this past week on the show. They edited out of guns. Amazon bought the rights to Bond. They edited out the guns out of all pictures. Why did we bring in like nobody knows how to return kicks still for this Eagles team? Take away the punt block and the field goal block. Special teams has been dreadful. Short week to get the bad taste out of your mouth just so you can put a worse taste. Look, honestly, I forget the number. I haven't looked for an updated number. Late 23, early 24, Mister. It was something like 65, 70% of the time. the home team wins on Thursday Night Football. Showing like he stepped out of bounds here, but clearly he did not. Of course we're not winning every year. Yep, there's your excuse saying that you're not trying or injuries. Hey, it's excuses. Excuses are like assholes. We all got them. No, they were showing it. He wasn't. Hurts going deep on the first play, out of reach of A.J. Brown. 2nd and 10 incoming. That was A.J. Brown saying, throw me the damn ball on the sideline. So he did, and it didn't work. Yeah, I agree. I mean, you might as well sit him last week, this week, and next week at this rate. Dickerson shouldn't come back till after the bye. Maybe we can luck ourselves into a win before then. Another deep pass up top to A.J. Brown. Did he hold on? He held on. Tight coverage, nice throw. A.J. Brown deep downfield for the first down. It was a good pitch and catch there. Stop. All right, are you doubling as pump man tonight? No pump man negative energy. But Jalen Hurts does not look good this year. Jalen Hurts looks like something is off this year, and I don't know what it is. Saquon Barkley with the handoff, big run for about 6 or 7. Thought it was going to be a much bigger run than that. Still sitting at 748, 8 likes only. Guys, somebody's not liking this video. You guys got to hit that like button for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button, it would mean a lot. Phillies game. Brandon Marsh just grounded out on the first pitch of the 9th inning. It's the top of the 9th. It's 1-1. Saquon's 2nd and 4. Eagles. Half-ass play action. All day for Jalen Hurts. He lets it rip over the middle. Dallas Goedert, big catch. First down. Eagles. They're moving the football again. Defense might be pissed off because they weren't representing the parking lot meeting. There you go. Pump man has been missing in action for a while. Marsh is tough to watch, man. When he's going, he's going. Just like I said, the coaching sucks. Yeah. Inside the red zone, you got a play action. Hurts to Goddard for like 3. Trenching on both ends are trash. We can't block, can't stop the run. Look, Jalen Hurts is getting plenty of time to pass. He's getting pass protection most of the time. The routes aren't there. They're not getting open. Something's not wrong right there. They deserve to lose. If they lose tonight, something big is going down tomorrow. Probably. If it gets to 4th down. I got 2nd and 6 on my screen, so. We moved the ball the first drive, too, pretty well, till it stalled. Hurts drops back. Quick pass to Devontae Smith. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4-3-yard line. Another first down. First down. It was, Devontae Smith just got a first down. It ain't going to be 56-3 because that would mean they don't score on this drive on the 3-yard line. So that would be devastating to have happen. Couldn't imagine that happening. All right, JT Realmuto, 0-2 in the count. 1 out. Sasaki with the windup. Inside. 6 plays, 71 yards so far. Got A.J. Brown in one-on-one coverage up top. They hand it off to Saquon. He gets nothing. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Stall incoming. Yep. Jack Stahl's incoming? That would help us right now. We'll be right back. This team doesn't want to win Super Bowl hangover time to get rid of it. Gets nothing. JT Realmuto strikes out. Matt Strom's going to blow this game in the 9th inning for the Phillies. I know that's coming. All right, 2nd and goal. Run your, who's at the bottom of the screen? Is that A.J. Brown? Run a little slant. A.J. Brown up. Nope. Jalen Hurts up. One of those little pitch plays. Dallas Goedert. Nice hesitation. Touchdown, Dallas Goedert. Eagles are right back in this. Didn't they run something very similar before and it worked? Worked again. There we go. They ran something similar to that 2 weeks ago. Told Dylan and Scotty, it is the Philly thing for Philly sports to go 0-3 tonight. Is it Flyers still tied 1-1? The offensive line is the reason why Barkley isn't doing good this year. Absolutely. Well, they've been hurt. Dakota. Landon Dickerson had surgery 2 weeks before the season. Cam Jurgens had back surgery this offseason. He's already said it. Jordan Mailata said everyone talks about running backs the year after a big year, but no one talks about the offensive line and that they're still tired from last year. Excuses, yes, but it is part of it. If Nick Sirianni ain't getting fired anytime soon. Win the Super Bowl buys you a few years. Nick Sirianni ain't going nowhere this year or next year. Philly's lucky to even get one win. Yes, absolutely. It is going to the bottom of the ninth. 1-1. Matt Strahm coming in the bottom of the ninth. Flyers tied 1-1 at the end of the second. Thanks for the update. I don't have a third screen to watch that game right now, just so you know. So, we'll just say that. If the Phillies lose, just give me a thumbs down. I'll just go like that. Gotcha. He's back out there. Twice. Weeks 3 and 4, he missed half of each of those games, but he's definitely playing hurt. But because Landon Dickerson's out tonight, there's no way you can rest Lane Johnson at this point. They just don't have the options right now. Super Bowl didn't buy Dougie much, but it did buy him some time. And Doug Peterson got them back to the playoffs each year after that, till 2020. But that's actually a good thing. The fact that a Super Bowl doesn't buy you a decade. Like Sean Payton. Now, we won't even use him because he got fired from the Saints. Well, he kind of quit the Saints. He didn't want to face suspension. Tomlin, Harbaugh. Some of these guys haven't won Super Bowls in ages, and they're still considered these great coaches, right? I hope the Eagles lose tonight. We need to do something about the coaching. Look, let's see how this plays out, okay? This is the New York Giants we're talking about here. Doug also lost the team. He absolutely did. Peyton had Drew Brees, though. He did. Jim, I can't read your messages while I'm on the air. Philly going to choke like they always do. I hope not. LA Dodgers going to win. Probably. Division games are always tough. Let's take out the guy with 70 strikes and 22 balls and load the bases on an intentional walk. Yeah, exactly. Sean Payton is a crackhead. He's something, all right. Super Bowl brought Harbaugh. Yeah, John Harbaugh's been there for how long? Dakota, I'll be live. Probably from the pizza shop, but I'll be live on Black Friday for the game. No doubt about it, all right? I will be live. Black Friday is like the slowest Friday of the year in the pizza business for me just because of where my shop's located. Not in a big shopping area. So I'll be watching from the pizza shop. Doing nothing, but I'll still be streaming. I may have to just pause in the middle of it to go make a pizza occasionally. I forgot about Marcus Epps. He's on the team, too. All right, we got a kickoff coming. Can the defense make some stops? What's up, West Ball in the building? Was here to see that last touchdown. Good stuff. Glad to see you tonight. Glad to see you. Harbaugh did not lose the locker room during his run, though. He didn't. Nice tackle. It's about time we made a tackle on special teams. I want to know who called up that play for the touchdown. Kevin Patullo? Probably. A good friendly trash talk, but I love it. Look, I love it. I live for this shit. I do. I come down to watch it at the shop. I'll be live for the game. Mushrooms and sausage pizza, please. We'll have everybody at the shop, right? I'll invite you all down, okay? Who 27? Quinya Mitchell. Strung Wan'Dale Robinson out there. Good job. No gain. That was definitely Hurts called it on the line. Maybe. Well, I mean, he's called it. First play, Matt Strahm got the first batter out of this inning. So 1 out in the bottom of the ninth. I can make a chicken Caesar wrap. I have all the ingredients for it if you want it. Who wants a chicken Caesar wrap at a pizza shop when there's pizza and wings on the menu? I'll give everybody 20% off, except for Marshawn. He only gets 10% play action. No pressure on Jackson Dart. Late pressure. They didn't let him escape this time, and he gets sacked. He fumbles. but the Giants pick it up. They're going to rule him down, I think. Third and long incoming. Absolutely. Not a pizza guy. You got to go with cheesesteak. Like I'll make you a chicken Caesar wrap if that's what you want, Marshawn. But I mean, it's a long drive for you too. Got to get your passport in order for that. 3rd and 10. Can we have a quick 3 and out here on defense? No spoilers. Jackson Dart in shotgun here on 3rd and 10. Dart drops back, quick pass over the middle. Eagles make the stop, 3 and out. Tides are changing in this game. Tides are changing. Yes, the taco pizza and I'm not a huge taco pizza fan. Too messy for my taste, but I love the barbecue wings. Yeah, exactly, Duck. Messy completion on Ringo for the first down. And nope, they got the 3 and out. Do you know how to make Italian? I make it all. Turkey, bacon, cheddar hoagie. It's good. It's pretty solid. Time for the Eagles to go like 3 and out. Yes, absolutely. Hold them back, but we are still alive. Yeah, your girl loved that all the time. Necessary 3 and out. Why can't the trash offense put up like 45 points? Why does every game need to be close? Dude, it's the first quarter. It's the first quarter over now. It's the end of the first quarter. We put up 10 already, okay? We got 10 points every quarter is 40 points. Exactly. I'll make anything. As long as I got it, I'll make it. Do you make good wings? Because I love wings. I make great wings. We make almost all our sauces in-house too. Our barbecue sauce, perfect. I guess it would make it a little better if you use crispy chicken versus grilled chicken. Probably eat wings. You sound like my wife. My wife would eat chicken wings every day if I let her. Well, I mean, I'm not stopping her, but, she's a big chicken wing eater. Always. Everywhere we go, does the menu got chicken wings on it? Be at like a fancy steakhouse and she'd be getting chicken wings. Team got so much talent, we should be putting up. Dude, we still got a chance to put up 35 points, 40 points. Looked like Matt Strom might get out of this. Matt Strom might have a quick, clean 9th inning here. Any hot sauce? Love hot. I'm not a huge. I like hot sauce, but yeah, not my favorite. I like barbecue. Barbecue is my favorite for wings. Comments rolling in too quick. Always disappoints. Offense trash to win. Defense east to the carry. Well, the offense has moved the ball tonight. I don't know what you want. The offense is moving, humming and hauling along here. It would be funny if the Giants didn't score again. All the complaining we did, and they don't score again. Uh-oh. Nope, that doesn't go. It looked like it was going to be a big hit there. All right, we're going to extra innings in the Phillies game. Extra innings, okay? Extra innings. Can't be 56-10 Eagles because they got 13 already. Give me 56-13 Eagles. Do you see the diamond chain Dart is wearing since when does yeah. Did you see the one that Justin Jefferson was rocking in London last week? Man, I think that's why he gets open. He blinds his opponents. Yeah, that's true. We got extra innings, baby. We do. Oh, they haven't even punted the ball yet. The quarter stopped. Stop. Jahan Dotson with a kick return or punt return. Gained 3 yards, but he returned it. All that Dotson does is fair catch punts. Well, they've got a great front with Burns, Thibodeau, Abdul Carter, Dexter Lawrence. They got a great front. I guess I just had to play. I guess an option runs incoming because Judd ruined it. Thanks for ruining it. Remember, about 10, 15-second delay here for me. 1st and 10. I'm assuming it's going to be an option run. Jalen Hurts Gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe on it. Stop. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Thank you. Thank you. Judd forgot the rules, okay? You might see Russell Wilson. Jalen Hurts, 2nd and 10. What do we got up our sleeve here? Another handoff to Saquon up the middle, picks up about 3. I thought he was punching Saquon there for a second. He wasn't. He was slapping his boy's back. Stop. You're using a lot of self-control right now, Doug. I know. And I appreciate it. My screen's getting all funky. Is anybody else's picture getting all fuzzy? Like, got all green, my screen, for a second. Hurts drops it. Pass first down to Devontae Smith out of bounds. Moving it. No 3-and-out incoming. Keep bringing that loser energy. It keeps working. Was my screen the only one getting all pixelated and freaky there for a minute? Greens and pinks. Like a connection issue or something. That just happened again. Nothing else is. Yeah, look at that. Crossing routes work, you know? Maybe we should call that play worked. Let's not call it again for the next 2 weeks. Hurts flushed out to the right. Fires downfield. Another completion to A.J. Brown downfield. Moving the football, the Eagles. Yours is fine. Maybe it's a YouTube TV thing. Or maybe it's my $80 Walmart TV in its 2nd year. That was a great sight to see A.J. Brown opening up there. That was a great throw. He's always known how to throw with accuracy. I don't. That's only when I'm outside in the garage. That's how it is. I'm only on my 2nd beer. Yeah, it might be. That's what $80 TVs, they don't last long. Hurts pass to Dotson. Picks up about 15. Moving the ball again. So that's what I just said. Mine's all effed up. It's all flickery and stuff like that. Are you watching on regular TV? Or are you on are you using Amazon? Yeah, that was with mine. You're not watching on Amazon, so the Amazon feed's fine. If you're watching on Fox like I am right now, so it's the Fox broadcast that's doing it then. So thank God that if your TV's bugging out, so you're not watching it on Prime. Okay. I'm watching it on Fox right now. So there's something. So it's definitely not my TV. That run went nowhere for a loss of 2 or 3. Meth Life issues. It's Meth Life. There you go. Meth Life Stadium. I like that. 10th inning here. Phillies have nothing going on. After a couple big runs, Saquon's still got nowhere to go. Yeah, those on Prime are doing fine. It's those of us that are watching on the Fox that are having problems right now. We've got more yards and more time in possession than Giants, and we are losing 13-10. We got almost over 150 yards of offense already. Let's not forget about that. Pass, another Dallas Goedert catch for a first down. Inside the 15. I mean, possibly, maybe. They ruled him short. Dude, he dove across that first down line, no problem. That is a terrible spot on that play there. Terrible spot. But yeah, it means a tush push incoming. Right? Oh, they're telling them it was a bad spot, and they're moving it forward. They changed it to a first down. That was a BS spot. They changed it to a first down. They just didn't want to. They only changed it to a first down because they didn't want us running the tush push, right? Yeah, it should have been. And they fixed it, which is good. But the funny thing is, I just want to say that they did it because they didn't want us running a tush push. So then people would talk about the tush push again. They're just doing what they can to eliminate the tush push from the conversation, is what they're doing. It's got to be what they're doing, right? Like the tush push is so automatic, they just gave it to us instead of running it, right? 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Empty backfield. Hurts, quick throw to A.J. Brown. Inside the 5. Continuing to move the football. Phillies got 2 outs here in the 10th inning. Yeah. Absolutely. Guys, 13 people watching. Not 13 likes on the video yet. Only 10. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Share it out. Guys, quarterback draw right up the middle is what I would do here. Quite frankly, I'd run the draw right up the middle there. You got 5 spread out. It's actually going to go to Saquon there. I bet you. Nope, don't look at it. He rolls out. He's looking. Fires into the end zone. Broken up by number 8 on Saquon. 3rd and 1. I mean, I'm trying to read it. There have been 301 comments in an hour and 10 minutes. All right? I'm trying to watch 2 games and read comments, Marshawn. Get offended if you want. I don't care. Can't read everything. I'm trying my best. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 10th, tied 1-1 now. Since it's your team, I'm guessing you don't mind the tush push. I even if it wasn't my team, I wouldn't mind the tush push. Tush push is a great play. It works. You can't ban something because you can't stop it. Don't think they got it on 3rd and long one there. Think they're going to rule them short and they're just going to run it again there. Hurts is throwing well. He put that where no one but the guy. Yeah, look. It was good. Yeah. Run that shit. Yep. Just short of that one. They'll run it again. No hesitation. No problem. They'll just do it again. I mean, they didn't stop it. He gained a yard. That was a long yard. That was a long yard on that tush push. That was a very long yard that they had to get there. Oh, boy. What? Oh, Trey Turner. Giants calling a timeout here on 4th and inches. Brian Dable. Don't even know what he's doing. Oh, we got a timeout this one. We're in a commercial break in the Phillies game. Let's do a quick reset here. Let me check my numbers here for the show. Still sitting at 748. Still just 10 likes, 7 people watching now. Y'all drop it out. I didn't read Marshawn's one comment, so he drops out. You clown. How did a short drop? What? I do a short drop all the time. Can't do a mid-show, though. And these long shows I can't turn into shorts. 4th and inches. Tush push time. First down. They got the first down. First down. Now we are going to score on the next play. I guarantee we score here. Fire still tied in the 3rd. There you go. I've been dropping. There were like 10 of them I dropped earlier today. Maybe you just saw them. They're bringing in Jesus Luzardo here in the bottom of the 10th. Who pitches game 5 if you win? Interesting decision from one Mr. Rob Thompson going Jesus Luzardo here. Wow. Leading off with Shohei Ohtani, too. Big swing of this. If there's a touchdown, I'm way behind because he just ran it to the 1-yard line. Is this what they're doing? They're just going tush push every play? Like, it's hilarious if that's what they're doing. I mean, they can. It's just not likely. Pitchers don't typically do that. Wow, that was a great strikeout of Ohtani from Jesus Luzardo. Shohei Ohtani's done terrible in this series for the most part. You got to love that. All right, tush push touchdown. Eagles up. That's a touchdown. All right. The Eagles basically just went 5 straight tush pushes for the touchdown, or 4 straight tush pushes for the touchdown. And yes, Luzardo is in the bottom of the 10th inning. He struck out Ohtani on 3 pitches. Yeah. So he scored a touchdown on 4 straight tush pushes. I mean, I'm trying to read comments. I don't want to offend Marshawn, so I missed the false start, if there was one. But I'm sure everyone will talk about it. The false start's got to be picked up on. I get it. Really? Who got hurt? Oh, it's a fake injury. He just doesn't want to play. The NFL is paying somebody to pretend to get hurt on the tush push so that they can ban it tomorrow. I mean, Luzardo's having a hell of a run this year. I just think if you win the game, what do you do on Saturday? I guess you go Nola for the first 2 innings, then Taijuan Walker for 2 innings, then Ranger Suarez for a few. I don't know. Flyers down 2-1, third period. There's that. I guess they're using Luzardo, thinking he could get a couple innings if this game continues on long. Tush push in the city of brotherly love is a bit sus. Good thing they not calling Phillies game still tied. Yes, it's 1-1. Bottom of the 10th inning. 2 outs. Eagles touchdown. That's right. That's all that matters, right? Touchdown. That's all that matters. Oh, boy. Trying to watch all this. This is very difficult. This is why I don't watch multiple games at the same time. I hate the brotherly shove. I like the tush push, Wes. I prefer the name tush push over brotherly shove. Now, Peanut, who watches the morning show, I think he called it the butt crack push or something like that a few years ago. At least you have. What? What did I tell everyone? The Phillies suck. They forgot how. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought you said they lost. But no, that's the end of the 10th inning. It's just a pitcher's duel. The Dodgers only have run in 10 innings, too. And I'm just so you know. It was just a straight pitcher's duel tonight. Yeah. Yep. 100%. I'm just going to leave this comment up for a few minutes for you, Marshawn. Because I agree. I agree wholeheartedly there with that. All right. 7 minutes left in the half. All right, let's check a box score here. 17-3, Eagles are up. Love to see it. Hurts has got 146 passing yards, 1 passing touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown. He's 12 of 14. He's taken 2 sacks. Saquon's got 38 yards already. Got almost 200 yards. A.J. Brown, 3 for 55. Goddard, 6 for 50. Devontae, 2 for 24. Dotson's got 17 yards. Offense just ho-humming along, and you love to see it. Do umps call strikes? Yes, they do. At least you have a lot of people comment instead of like 3. That's all good. The morning show, Dakota, go much more than that. Morning show, we have 20, 30 people commenting at a time. These watch parties, there's a lot of people doing them now in Philly, and this is my first year doing the watch parties, so it makes it very, very difficult to crack this egg. But a lot of channels built their growth on these watch parties. So I'm going to grind it out this year on the watch parties. We'll see if they continue after this year, though. Or if you're a Ben Johnson truther, yeah. These are the offense we are used to. Yes. Doesn't mind calling it a tush push because he's secure in his manhood. Damn straight I am. I have no impression to do of it. Morning show is nutty. The morning show gets a little interesting. Sometimes more crazy than others, but it's definitely an interesting part of the morning show. Baseball is so dumb. Why the hell do we still use it? Well, they're going to use the ABS next year. I don't know if you can remove that human element from the game. But yeah, Davidson being wheeled off the field. Unless the other team false start and it not called, then you would be outraged. Well, I mean, the other team has been off sides on tush pushes and it's not been called. I don't complain about that. When the refs blew the game for us last week, I didn't blame the refs. I blamed the Eagles for losing, not the refs. Strike one. There you go. That's all I could do. All right, let's get back here on defense here. Let's see what this Eagles defense can do here after they've got a lead now 17-13. That over-under was like 40.5, I think. Cruising right past that this week. Solid field position. Scatterboo, nowhere to run. Again, if Scatterboo had a normal name like John Smith, he wouldn't be known. He wouldn't be famous. You work 5. Man, that sucks. What do you do for a living, Dakota? Someday when I get more free time, I'll do more night shows, even if they're not live watch parties. But not right now. I blamed me for the loss last week. I stepped away when the game was. It is your fault, Wes. 100%. Another play goes nowhere for the Giants. We got 3rd and long upcoming. We are stopping the run down the middle. The only run up the middle that worked was the Jackson Dart touchdown, which is something I talked about. Don't have the dumbass rule play like they do in the regular season. Yeah, no, they do not do that. They do not do that in the postseason. Oh, man. Hard labor. But you know what? I'm sure it's a very rewarding job, right? I'm sure you make pretty good money doing that. 3rd and 6 upcoming for Jackson Dart and the Giants. See Ty Robinson out there, nowhere to go. Of course, the first down right at Keely Ringo, who looked like he was just standing there. I don't even think Keely Ringo tried to make a stop on that. It was a conversion because Keely Ringo sucks. I got to see the replay on this. Drops back, stops. Oh, it looked like it was close. Guess his hips had something to do with that. Yeah, $30 an hour is pretty solid. Yeah. Little fake pitch, pressure, and here goes Jackson Dart up the middle again. Takes a big hit, but gets a first down. That's a first down for the Giants. Back-to-back first downs. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. He's in fuego right now. All right, Alec Boehm up to the plate with 1 out. 3-0 count. He's the only one that's actually done anything for the Phillies tonight. Actually, I think they just pulled Keely Ringo. I just see Keely Ringo on the bench. Nope, he's still out in the field. And a first down from Cam Scatterboo. Saquon Barkley's not allowed to lower his helmet when he's about to be tackled, but Cam Scatterboo can do it. The Jackson Dart touchdown was because Zach Bond got smoked. That was Mitchell that was on the sideline. Uh-oh. Gotcha. I saw a 7. I thought it was Ringo. That's not ideal. Quick pass the outside. Drew Makuba with the nice tackle. Yeah, you got Jackson and Ringo out there. Something wrong with Quenya Mitchell. Oh, man. So far, that other than that one play, Makuba is the 3rd-ranked safety in pass efficiency. He's the 53rd ranked safety in run efficiency. And don't look like Quenya Mitchell coming back in this game anytime soon. He's got his beanie on. He don't look like he's coming back out. CJ's so good that he couldn't even sign with a real team. He had to go to a Ravens practice squad. All right? Nobody wanted him. Yeah, it's going to suck big time. Big time. Nice tackle by Reed in open field. Got some nice pressure. You're going to have to start blitzing big time. Bryce Harper, was that? No. What happened there? Was Bryce Harper? Oh, Alec Boehm was up. What happened? I don't know. Ravens defense is 2011 Dream Team pad. It really is. Wow. Where they put that? All right. They gave him a first down on that play. Generous spot. I don't know. Caught it right there. Fell backwards. Eh. Someone pay attention. Let me know if there's anything online about, well, they're going to target everybody. Why wouldn't they? Jackson Dart's going to have a field day now with Jackson and Ringo out there. I don't think it was that bad. I really don't. Are we going Harrison Bader here in the 11th inning? No, we're getting our Bader tots on. I like it. I mean, he was pushed back. I see what you guys are saying. I also don't think it was that bad of a spot. Not ideal, but not great. 2-minute warning here. Damn, the Eagles got the ball first, so the Giants looking to score now and get the ball back to start the second half as well. That first down, but the Eagles was not first down. They gave them the first down, the Eagles, on that too, though. Just so you know. Oh, they're definitely in scoring territory. We got Bader up at the plate. Wild pitch. Harper gets to second. Bader's got an opportunity to get us the lead here. Bader up, 1 out, man on second. Can Bader come through? It's like 4.7 minutes, We'll just say 4.7, not 10. Even that's even more exaggeration than for me, than I even like. Just so you know. Two outs, not 1 out. Sorry, I thought there was 1 out. 2 outs. Harper on second. Harrison Bader up to the plate. Who's he pinch hitting for? Marsh here? Guess you're going to put Weston Wilson in the outfield because Bader can't play the field? I guess. I want to know what's going on with Q. I need to know. Just trying to page Twitter right now, and I don't see anything about it. I really want to know what's going on with Quinion Mitchell. No offense. That's more important to me than anything else that's going on right now. Were they? I can't hear the announcers with my headset on, but I need my headset on because I can't hear myself talk. I got to hear that everything's working. Not coming back. Hamstring. Hamstrings are bad. Luckily, we get a long week here. Then you got the Vikings. Jordan Davis don't need to be dapping up Jackson Dart. Everyone's shaking hands. Come on, Jordan Davis. Crush them. Don't be buddies with them. Absolutely, and they should. Absolutely. 2 weeks before the bye? Absolutely. I do love to hear myself talk. Dart, nowhere to go again. But can they wrap him up? This boy just escapes. Dude, like 6 missed tackles there on Jackson Dart. We rush, we get the pressure, and we don't freaking wrap up. Like, look at this. You got all the day back there. What are your quarterbacks supposed to do? Campbell misses. All the other guys run out of gas. He did not score. The one person said hamstring. Adams says shoulder injury. Which one is it? 2-2 pitch to Bader. Low and in the dirt. 3-2 pitch. Upcoming. Oh, we gained one more. We're up to 749. Scataboo. One more. Let's get to 750 tonight. Can we do 750? Bader's not feeling it. He just fouled a ball off. You see him just not feeling good on that foul ball there. No one can hit on this team. No one can hit on this team. But also, you tip the cap to the Dodgers because they are the defending champs for a reason. They're not resting on their laurels like the Eagles are. The Dodgers aren't happy with winning a World Series like the Eagles are winning a Super Bowl. Bader pops it up. Is it going to stay in play? It is not. Out of play. All right, 2nd and 4 here. Can we get a Jackson Dart interception? The dude's got 4 turnovers in 2 games. Can we force a pick here? Let's have a Keely Ringo pick 6 here. Nope, they're just going to hand it off to Scadaboo. Goes up the middle. Does not get much. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Giants here with a minute and a half left. Another 3-2 pitch to Harrison Bader Tots incoming, and he strikes out. So we're going to the bottom of the 11th inning. Holy shit, we hit 750. Boom. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Knocking it out of the park. Let's go. What's harder, winning a Super Bowl or winning the World Series? That is an interesting question. You got to win a hell of a lot more games to win the World Series. More teams make the playoffs in football than baseball. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough question. You got to stay healthy for 162 games. I would say the World Series, Mister, is harder to win. For sure. Scadaboo is strong. Reminds me of like Jerome Bettis. I was thinking of Peyton Hillis because he's a white boy. Yeah, please, honestly, at this point. World Series by far. I agree. I think it's World Series. I think it's a good question, but I think it's a World Series. Jackson Dart with the sneak for the first down. They are inside the 5-yard line now, the Giants. 1st and goal. They're going to give up a score here, and then they're going to score again, and we're going to be down. Eagles offense has got plenty of time to figure things out since they're not going to see the football for a while. Yay, we got 750. There you go. There's our celebration. This defense is a trade. Honestly, the defense has not been good. Honestly, let's talk about the defense of the Eagles. Getting marched over by Cam Scadaboo and Jackson Dart. Yeah, next up, 769. Eagles post on Twitter, hamstring. Gotcha. We got all different kinds of rumors floating around. We'll go with what the Eagles posted, though. There we go. We'll celebrate one more time. I agree. Well, he had that in his hands. Oh, what? Broken up by Drew and Jackson there. Jalen going to need to keep score because his defense is awful. Yeah. Yeah, Makuba, who doesn't do well. Yeah, no, he does do well in pass protection. Yeah. I mean, that's like their 4th wide receiver. Big celebration. I don't know what I got planned for 1,000, but he better start thinking about a 1,000 celebration. Luzardo back out for the 11th inning here. 2nd and goal here. Scadaboo barely touched. Reed Blankenship didn't even try to stop him. Giants score and back on top. Our Eagles deep. You know what? We can give Kevin Petula all the flack in the world. But how about we give Vic Fangio some flack? Why don't we call Vic Fangio out for not having these boys ready to go. Maybe. 2023 for real. I mean, the defense is why we lost in 2023. Look at our defensive rank versus our offensive rank in 23. I think our offense was like 9th or 10th. Our defense was awful that year. 22 was great. We got great pass rush. Secondary was good. 2023, couldn't get after the quarterback. Our secondary got killed. Same thing's happening this year, Marshawn. Reed Blankenship just, what was it? For who, for what? Ricky Waters didn't want to make the catch and get hit. Reed Blankenship didn't want to get hit on that play. So he just backed off. D players are chilling. They're not doing their thing. Eagles players must have been up watching the Phillies. They look tired. F that, Adam. F that. I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Don't like it one bit. I've agreed with you that Blankenship's not great. What happens first? The Eagles win or the Phillies win a game? What ends first? This Phillies game or the Eagles game? Honestly, it'll be at 2 o'clock in the morning. Both games will be going on still. I mean, my source had him signed already, but that never happened, so maybe not. Maybe the Philadelphia Eagles are having second thoughts on signing him at this point. Eagles defense is not good. I mean, let's just look at this. Dart's got 127 yards passing. They got 71 rushing yards already, 5.1 yards per carry. You're going up against Wan'Dale Robinson, Jalen Hyatt, Theo Johnson, and LeJordan Humphrey. They're the wide receivers. Well, the Dodgers got a base runner here in the 11th inning. This game might end soon. Oh, man. Almost halftime. Almost time to go get a new beer. Maybe I do need a gummy. We got one out, runner on first base. Kick return sucks normally. And there's another fumbled kick return. And we're going to be backed up here inside our own 5-yard line with a minute to go. What's Jalen Hurts and company supposed to do? What are you supposed to do when you kick? Like, that wasn't even a knuckle kick. It landed in his hands. Just cut Tank's big. You gave up 2 draft picks for Tank Bigsby. I missed the Sirianni F-bomb. I need to see that. Because you're right. What the fuck is that? Oh, here it comes. There he is. I love it. I'm glad that Nick Sirianni just dropped the F-bomb. F this. F that. Well, they gave him the 7-yard line. 1:12. Plenty of time. Not for a handoff to Saquon. Oh, he breaks it. Gets 15, 20 yards. They don't have any timeouts left, so you're going to have to hurry up. God damn. Come on. Go, 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 go. Jalen Hurts to AJ for 8-9. Come on, AJ. You got to pick it up a little faster. Really? Well, who was the third cornerback then? Because Jackson was out there. Q's hurt. So what were they doing? Did they just not even have 3 corners out there? Jalen Hurts to the sideline. A.J. Brown out of bounds. Stops the clock with 25 seconds left. The Eagles' offense is moving the football. Uh-oh. Nope. That stays in the park. Warning track power there. 2 outs. Jacorian Bennett's on injured reserve right now. He's still got 1 more week till he could be activated. So it's not him. Mac McWilliams was inactive tonight. Maybe they go Marcus Epps at safety and Drew Makuba in the slot because that would be I think Drew Makuba used to play slot in college a little bit. Yeah, maybe they did. You could throw a flag on that Goddard play there. It was draped all over him. There's a base hit. We're going to have first and third, 2 outs for the Dodgers here. Well, Marcus Epps or Sidney Brown, maybe. I don't know. You got 4 safeties on the team. I don't know who. You had Adoree Keeley, Coop. I don't know who the other cornerback was at active. I mean, I hope so, honestly, at this point. Winning runs 90 feet away with 2 outs for the Dodgers. Hurts scrambles out, nowhere to go with it, just fires it out of bounds. 15 seconds left in the half. I know, that's all you need to do. Get in range for a 60-yarder. I knew what you meant. What's up? Next move, Jim. About to be worst week in a long time. It's going to be a pissy week, okay? Pissy week. And it's the weekend upcoming. I'm going to be a grouchy-ass mother at this weekend at the shop. Grouchy. Did they pull Luzardo, or did he get it out and I missed it? They're bringing in Kirkring because Kirkring's been phenomenal with runners on base, like coming in with inherited runners, right? Kirkring's been terrible with inherited runners. I've been miserable all week. Well, you know, that's what gummies are for. Lots of conclusions coming. That's might be the comment of the show right there. It's going to be a horrible week, Jim. I'm disappeared. I didn't even know you were on Twitter until the other day. All this time, who knew Marshawn had a Twitter account? 3rd and 10. You only need about 15 yards here to get a long field goal. Really, that's all you need here. Drop back. Pressure coming. Hurts steps up, and he's going to run, which you're not going to be able to stop the clock probably. It's 4th down. You can't even spike it. That's halftime. Yeah. That was a mess. That was a complete and total mess. They tried. Boo. It's halftime, but I don't want to go upstairs because I'm still watching this Phillies game. This is my break time. But we got the Phillies game still going on here. Eagles offense. I mean, he's got 100. We got over 200 yards of offense in the first half. You can't tell it was a mess, but you can't do that. I mean, what did you want him to do? What did you want him to do there? Kirkring, first pitch, a strike. This whole team is an effing mess for sure. 1,000%. 1,000%. Nick Sirianni, 12 and 13 when trailing at halftime. Second best in the NFL, did that say? 1-1 count for Kirkring. Actually, I should probably put the Phillies game on the big TV. He threw a strike, Marshawn, but 2 balls immediately after that. So now it's a 2-1 count to Hernandez here. Should I even mess with it and try to switch screens? Swing and a miss. 2-2. Didn't it say, though, that he's the second best record in the NFL? How can 12 and 13 be the second best record in the NFL? Tell me someone cannot be that much better. Like, how that's awful. Like, that doesn't sound good, does it? 15 people watching right now at halftime. Guys, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe and share button. One more strike just to send it to the 12th inning. That's all. I think Hernandez got hurt on his last swing and a miss. They might pull him. And that's the worst spot to be. What do he do here? Pulled something in his left leg. I'd hate to be a batter and have to come in and pinch hit with a 2-2 count. Like, that's got to be the worst thing in the world. But I guess Hernandez is going to try to give it a go. High, 3-2. Runners will be off. Not that it frickin' matters at this point. Defense will make adjustments. Cooper needs to go back inside and play the other two corners on the outside. I agree with that, Wes. Cooper DeJean is the best slot corner in football. You always leave him on the inside. You never move him to the outside. And there's a walk. So we got bases loaded for Kirk Green against who? Who's up next for the Dodgers? Again, going to Kirk Green's always a great idea. Who is this? I think it's their 9-hole hitter. I think. Why does this all have to be so goddamn difficult? Why? Honestly, I don't know why you pulled Luzardo. We got a meeting of the minds on the mound here. Hey, I'm just happy we hit 750 subscribers tonight. That's a big one. That's a big 250 to go. 250 to go. Thanks, Wes. I see you share. I don't check Twitter throughout the show much. I can't refresh Twitter much during the show. I see what you tagged me in on Twitter. It's as soon as this Phillies game gets a commercial break, run upstairs to get one and another beer. Plain and simple. And we'll do the second half as high and drunk as possible. Uh-oh. Don't get mad, but shit. So you're ahead of me, okay? You're ahead of me. I know. You had to send it to me, so I got the proper information from the proper context. I appreciate that. I can't check Twitter too often in the show, even though we're going to be live for like 4 hours total tonight. Inside pitch. But he swung at it. We have real weed. That's what I take. Depends whether it's indica or sativa, depending on the night and the day. Let's see here. If I'm Vic Fangio, I'm pissed. Oh, you're behind. Okay. No, we got bases loaded right now. It's not over yet, the Phillies. Ground ball up the middle. Kirkland dropped it. Oh, my God! Are you fucking kidding me? The Phillies lost on a ground ball back to the pitcher because Kirkland couldn't field it and then threw it away? Are you fucking kidding me? That is how the season ends? Like, that's worse than Jake Cave. That's worse than Ryan Howard blowing out his Achilles. That is how the fucking Phillies season ends? Seriously? You can't make this shit up on how the Phillies season ends. Oh. You cannot make this shit up. Fucking fire his ass right now. Fire them all. Cut Kirkland. Get them all out of here. Screw this shit. Strip it down and start over. Hey, I guess it's not parallel lines with the Philadelphia Eagles. But it's probably our fault for being negative, right? Guys, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, okay? I need a gummy, and I need a beer. I'll be back in 5, guys, right here on the STT Sports Network. Halftime break time. All right, I'm back. Halftime break's over. Let's see what we got. Missed comments here from you guys. That does suck. One gummy, one scotch, one beer. I actually brought down a second gummy because I don't think enough's enough. One's enough. That's how I remember it. I don't have any bourbon or scotch or whiskey in my house right now. I'm actually out. I'm out of vodka too. I got beer and wine, and that's it right now. Eagles offense parking lot meeting is like the worst version of Rick's. Oh man. Man. What am I missing here? Excuse my language, but that effing manager needs to be fired. Yeah, dude. We know that Kirkland can't come in the middle of an inning like that. He was just out for a few plays. Gotcha. I would rather been swept than lose like that. Yeah. Ringo needs to not be on this team. Yeah. How do you make that bad throw like that? Yeah. What the thought yeah, I don't know. The Philly season's over. And that's the way the season ends. And man, that just fucking blows. It's a good thing we got the Phillies. Oh shit, wait. Or the Eagles. I don't know. Still got them sucking too. It's halftime. The Giants get the ball back too. We're down 20-17, and they get the ball. Sure, why not? Bring it on. Well, with Q out, we will see a lot more Ringo. Yes, absolutely. Flyers lost, so we might have a chance of going 0 for 3 today. That's for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, gonna go over 3. Oh man, that's just brutal. Just brutal. Let me do a quick reset on some things here. Let's see how many people we got. 13 people watching, 12 likes. We hit 750 subscribers. Not bad. Not bad. Dude, I'm bummed about the Phillies. Oh, the kickoff happened. Oh, shit. Football's back. Why would you ever wear that much blue? Heard that. All right, 1st and 10, Jackson Dart and these New York Football Giants. I don't know. I don't know what any of the thoughts are from the Eagles. All right, nice tackle for Ringo. It's been a while. I don't think he liked the way that last show went on like Monday this week, where I told him I didn't like his attitude. I guess everyone's opinion matters except for mine. Tool was a bad decision as playing. But what about Vic Fangio? All right. Cam Scatterboo just ran up the middle for 5 yards, 3rd and short. You know what? We complain about Vic or Kevin Petula all day long. But what about Vic Fangio in this defense? I know Jalen Carter's not out there. Q's not out there now. But Vic Fangio ain't doing shit right now. He did say that. And you know what? It's not. It's because Rob Thompson sucks, because the team sucks. You can't blame this shit on the offense. The offense has moved the ball. No problem tonight. Wide open over the middle. Look at that. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, I thought that guy Johnson had that ball right there. I thought he had it. The defense is garbage this year. For as greatly ranked as Campbell and Makuba and everybody is, it's a great job by Jackson breaking that out of the guy's hands. Who's Mr. Big Johnson over there? Ben Johnson? Richard Johnson. Is that Richard Johnson? Forced a 3 and out. How about that? He was. Absolutely. The Phillies lost on a overthrown ball by the pitcher in the 11th inning. Over, season done. It's because the play was there at the 1 and fucking Kirk is an idiot. Absolutely. He does not always play nice. He doesn't like to have friendly banter. He gets offended when there's friendly banter and then takes things too far. And that's plain and simple. Plain and simple. All right, well, we hit 750. Can we get to like 751 or 752 tonight? Fire Rob on the plane ride back. Absolutely. Hey, I'd say get rid of Dombrowski too. Dark got great hair. He does. It's beautiful hair. Heads need to roll. Absolutely. It's a clean house type season for the Phillies. It's a clean house type season for the Phillies. Without a doubt. You got to. You got to. Yeah. Got to shine my Care Bear beams from my chest. I don't. People have asked for me to do like a, what do they call it? A Discord or a Slack channel. I have not. I'm on Twitter, Dakota. Beard of Knowledge. People can hit me up there. Beard of Knowledge on Instagram and TikTok as well. Quick 3 and out incoming. I hope not. Brown effed us in the unnecessary roughness. What? Did I miss something? Do we sign Schwarber and get rid of Cat? We need to sign Schwarber. We need to get rid of Casty. Absolutely. Jalen, you better deliver tonight. Yeah. City will burn. I don't know, elephant in the room. I wouldn't be shocked if Bohm or Stott, one of the daycare. Adios, muchacho. I got something personal I want to say, but I don't want to. That's fine. At Beard of Knowledge, Beard A Knowledge, Twitter or Instagram. They're the easiest ways to find me. I don't check my TikTok too often. Those social media platforms. I think my email address is attached to the YouTube channel somewhere. I get emails all the time. Sidney Brown on the return. Okay. Well, I haven't seen it yet. They're still in commercial break here. We were already at the 12 and then on roughness by Brown. Great. Long needs to go. What about what's his name? The pitching coach. Why am I drawing a blank on his name? We led the league. We set the MLB record for most times a pitcher tipped his pitches this year. So you know what? It's on him too. Only in Philly do we have dumbass names like Daycare. Yeah. The Daycare's all grown up. Say we won that game. Who the hell pitches game 5? Absolutely. Cade Cottenham or whatever his name is. F him. They still haven't shown the roughing the passer here on the TV broadcast. Please check on Dylan. You know what, Dylan? Screw you, Dylan. And your positivity, too. Fire them all. Talk about being backed up. I mean, whatever. No, there was a roughing on the punt return. Probably Sidney Brown did something stupid. I'm going to back this up. Hand off to Saquon, up the middle. They're moving the ball on the ground today. A little bit better. Not great, but a little bit better. 5 or 6 yards. They didn't show it on the broadcast. Because why would they? 9 for 62 from Saquon. Fred Johnson probably was just out there for a big package with Cam Latu. All right. 2nd and 4. I need a 90-yard drive here for a touchdown. Or 95-yard, whatever it was. Another handoff to Saquon. As soon as I say we're moving the ball, we lose 2 yards in the running game. So now we're at 3rd and long. They just showed the ref calling it. Yeah, they haven't done anything else. What's up, Bruce? Philly season's over, unfortunately, Bruce. We're left with the Eagles and the Flyers and those Philadelphia 76ers. They are moving it better because Dickerson is out. I mean, it helps to have a healthy player out there. It'd be nice if someone could block that dude. We lost that game. The Dodgers didn't win that. 100% agree with you. Can we score 14 points on one drive? That would be nice. JT was painting for Kirk Green first. Yeah. Yeah. 3rd and 6. Come on. Get a first down here. Yep. Going up top. We got a wide open Devontae, and that's damn. Jalen Hurts overthrows a wide open Devontae Smith. And that's like the 4th time he's done that this year. Jalen Hurts normally a very good deep ball thrower. Not this year. Wide ass open. Yes, what the fuck? You just know it's not your time. Jalen hits this 9 times out of 10. That's a touchdown. And that's not Devontae Smith not running it out. Eagles are good. I'm sure we'll come back. I hope so. Yes, it was a 3 and out. Eagles girl. Yes, this is ridiculous. This is turning out to be one of the worst weeks in Philadelphia sports. Worst last 7 days in Philadelphia sports. Jalen Hurts doesn't suck. He just sucks right now. Okay? Wide open, yes. That was like a 90-yard touchdown pass right there. That deep ball was a touchdown. It's 100%. It's absolutely Kevin Patul's fault because Kevin Patul hasn't let them get in any groove. Hurts overthrew it. Plain and simple, he overthrew it. Deep balls are Jalen's thing. Really, they are. Yeah, Eagles girl. He doesn't suck. There was a little instigating in the chat from some of the regulars. That's all. All right. It's just what they do, Eagles girl. It's a little instigation. It's a little banter. It's fun. But see, this is just instigating for fun, Eagles girl. See, here's the thing. Sometimes when you guys instigate trouble, some of these people don't know who you are, the regulars. Eagles girl, we call the regulars the core 12. They're the people here every single day. I'm live like 10, 12, 13 hours a week on this channel. They're just the regulars busting stones. He does have to float it. Yes, he does. He needs to float it a little bit more in that situation. This is called pre-gummy. Well, I had half of one, and I got the other half sitting right here ready to go. Eagles girl, it's always fly, Eagles fly. All right? Always fly, Eagles fly. Always go Birds. I don't care if they're 0-16. It's always go Birds. 3rd and 1. Can we get another 3 and out here? They are at midfield. It's probably 4 down territory for the Giants. I just expect them to hand it off to Cam Scattaboo for a first down here on the 48-yard line, 47-yard line. They do, and it's a first down. On the bright side, we no longer have to watch the Phillies. You know, on the bright side, I'm going to get pestered with questions tomorrow when I say fire Rob Thompson. I'll be like, but who do you want to hire instead of him? I feel that it's always go Birds, Bruce. Still can't, I know. I'm going to be bitter tomorrow about this shit. Bitter. What flag are they discussing so deeply? So deeply discussing this. Face masking by number 94. Who's number 94? Is that Gabe Hall? No, Byron Young. Rob messed up everything. Well, Rob sucks, and I've been saying that. A little exaggeration, Rob sucks, but Rob is not the greatest. Oh, I can't wait till the Sixers play. Can't wait till my first Sixers watch party. I've been calling for Thompson not to be the coach since the Eagles or the Phillies lost in the World Series. Yeah, he's been, yeah, absolutely. No, they did not. It was against the Eagles. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. No pass rush. We just took a hit, though. They're going to call off the pass interference on Keely Ringo, even though that ball was 10 yards out of bounds. Maybe they call a hold. David Bell. I want to talk about Jimmy Rollins this offseason. Does Jimmy Rollins want to coach? Love to get Jimmy Rollins in the dugout. Illegal contact, only 5 yards. Let's see this illegal content here, or contact. I mean, you're playing 10 yards off. Yeah, that's illegal contact, all right. I mean, clearly it's illegal contact. If anything, it was a late throw of the flag. Sixers watch party will last 1 quarter, absolutely. I'll drop more F-bombs in that than anything. I mean, I don't even know what he was doing. Don't even know what he was doing there on that play, Keely Ringo. He is the worst. Nobody can get to Jackson Dart because he's a speed demon running to the outside. Yeah, he's coached, like, I think it was the World Baseball Classic. Maybe something else he coached too. I don't know. I think when he first retired, he said he'd consider it, and then they never really did it. Jimmy Rollins is a name that I think would make a great coach. I don't know about Chase Utley. I think Jimmy Rollins would be a better coach, better manager. Nice stop in the run game there. 4-2 last year after 6 weeks. Well, it's true. It's a fair point. Can't support Ringo anymore. He's literally showing. All right, well, what are you going to do? Tonight, there's nothing you can do. But Ringo won't be on the field next week. Ringo will be a special teamers max next week. I think he'd be very good at it. Mike Schmidt's terrible at managing. He tried decades ago in AAA or AA, and he failed. I don't know about Ryan Howard. Jimmy Rollins, though, he's got the personality to handle the media and the fans. He's got the knowledge. He understands players. He knows what it's like to not hustle and get benched because Charlie Manuel did that. Yeah, Keely is a stupid name. Kelly, Keely, whatever. Practice squad demotion. Maybe. I don't think anyone would pick him up if you cut him. Somebody on drugs probably does that. Pretty much. Outside of drugs, I don't know what else it would be. Why else would you do it, right? Hashtag fire Rob. That's right. 100%. If those Dodgers weren't yelling so loud, Nick could have hit one. Yeah. Absolutely. David Bell has a temper. I like that. I thought did he get fired? I thought David Bell was already. I know everybody's going to ask for Bruce Bochy, but I don't want an old head like Bruce Bochy. I want a young guy, younger guy, at least. David Bell, maybe. David Bell at least hit a cycle in Philadelphia at one time. Let's go Brewers. Who are we rooting for in baseball now? Can't root for Seattle. Sorry, Johnny. I guess I can root for Toronto, maybe. No, I can't root for Toronto. Can't root for the Dodgers. I guess the Brewers. I guess I got to root for the Brewers the rest of the playoffs. Are the Tigers still alive? I mean, I guess I can root for the Tigers for Jason. Unless they can get a solid vet cornerback, what are you going to do with Ringo? Maybe they make a trade. The Browns and the Ravens are selling off their team. Something there, maybe. My Blue Jays are still playing, yeah, but 1993 will mean I can never root for them. I hate baseball now. Me too. Baseball is a terrible sport. Fuck them all. I hope they all lose. Yeah. Ringo for Surtain. Straight up make that deal. Absolutely. Sauce Gardner might be available. Ringo for Sauce Gardner. They're trying to get younger and cheaper at the Jets. Ringo for Sauce Gardner. Who says no? Who says no? Somebody got a broken nose on the Giants there. Look at all that blood. Look at all that blood. Screw the Blue Jays. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know, Duck, because I haven't seen it. It's 3rd and 3 right now. Scrambles out. Is that what they give him a first down on? Interesting. Very generous spot. Very generous spot. Yeah, never. I actually like Canada. Been to Canada many times. Keely tackling is fundamental. And you can't teach that. Realest guy in the room. How you doing? Dart's a tough kid. I mean, he's a young guy with nothing to lose yet. Ain't rooting for the Toronto Blue Jays, plain and simple. Keely Ringo struggling to cover I mean, you could have called a flag on that. I mean, he did run into Ringo. I mean, he's not playing on defense. Cam Scatterboo on the outside. And he just got a first down because no one's wrapping up and tackling. Dude, this is not just on the offense. This is on the defense. This Eagles defense sucks. You know what? Screw this. We're taking the other gummy right now. And if I have to end this show early, I have to end this show early. Screw it. If I start slurring my words, you guys give me the little nose thing, and I'll get off the air. Defense is terrible, 100%. I think he got in on that. The one official marked him short. He blow the play dead or something. Jackson Dart just high-fived the dude. The one ref's got his hand up like this, and Jackson Dart just high-fived him. You know what? I'm a Jackson Dart fan now. Jackson Dart, I am a fan of his now. Dude, he literally went this, and Jackson Dart went like this to him. Nope, I dropped it right into my mouth. Yeah. No, they changed it to a touchdown. How can you rule a player? Oh, no, he got in right there. He did fumble, too. That's such a weak tackle attempt by Adoree Jackson. Weak attempt by Zach Bond. That's a weak attempt everywhere. The Eagles are about to be down 10 here. The Eagles do suck so bad right now. It's pathetic. Who would have thought the Eagles would be saving Brian Daboll's job at this point? Think about that. I don't know what he is. We're making Brian Daboll look like a good coach right now. Like, just put that into perspective. Brian Daboll looks good. Cam Scatterboo just do a backflip? That's not taunting? Can't you throw a flag on that? It might be. How did we get this bad this quickly? I mean, none of my bets are going to hit because I got the Eagles. Let's see here. So I got one bet here. Over 19.5 Eagles. That's check. That's check. I need 11 yards receiving for Cam Scatterboo for one parlay to hit. This parlay, I need A.J. Brown touchdown for that one. See this one. Yeah, that one's dead already. I got a chance to hit one parlay tonight. Our defense sucks. Plain and simple right now. It's not good. Not good at all. 240 plus yards of offense for the Giants right now. Can't stop the run. Can't stop the pass. The offense is actually moving the ball. When did Jordan Davis get a sack? He's listed with a sack tonight. Who's texting me this late? If you were a loved one, Camley, what? I'm not allowed to check my parlays mid-show. Nothing else good is happening. I guess. All right. Eagles offense getting back on the field. Here's a kick return. A.J. Dillon back there. They bench Shipley and what's his name? And Bigsby for A.J. Dillon. I bet you Bigsby got benched. Thank God. I'm having a terrible day today. Phil Shipley mid, absolutely. All right, what are we doing on offense here? Down 10, halfway through the second or third quarter. Jalen Hurts fires, Dallas Goedert gets out of bounds. Another first down. Eagles moving the ball on offense again. It don't matter. Eagles got to find a way to win this football game. They can't lose to the Giants. Hurts all day to throw again. Somebody's got to get open. Fires it. Nice catch by A.J. Brown. At least A.J. Brown comes back to the wide receiver occasion or quarterback occasionally. Good at least on that. Hurts gets 15 seconds to throw the ball. Nobody can get open. That might have been an incomplete pass. I would challenge it too. I mean, they haven't shown me that they're challenging it yet, but I don't think he caught that. I gotta see another replay, but he looked like it bobbled or the ground. He's got it there. Ball might have moved too much there. Can't trade him at the deadline. It's an $80 million dead cap hit this year. You can't do that, just so you know, so stop. They already overturned it. Incomplete pass. So incomplete pass. It's the right call. Second and 10. What's up, Cam? How is no one ever open? How do we have 15 seconds to throw and nobody can get open against a shitty-ass Giants secondary? He wanted to get worse. What happened to the positive Marshawn that I used to love? Who hurt you? Was Smith wide open? I mean, I couldn't tell on this screen. You got to have all 22 to know that. Goddard's the only offense we have today. I thought he was always open. Exactly. Jalen Hurts slides. 4 yards, third and long. The Giants are as good as our golf foursome from Monday, Brian. Not that good. Philly sports hurt you. It hurts me too. We got third and 7. Receivers are running button hook curls. Where's that Cowboys guy saying curls all the time? The other day, Giants will win. They only play division hard. Brutal. Hurts almost sacked again, and he is sacked again. Brian Burns with another sack. It's not an incomplete pass incoming. It's just another sack incoming. No Smith was no Smith was open and overthrow. Oh, that one. Gotcha. Yeah. He was overthrown. That was on Jalen. 100%. 10-7. What? You think they're going to win 10 games the way they're playing right now? I don't know about that. Not turning it off yet. The gummy and beer haven't kicked in yet. I thought they were about to throw a flag on Sidney Brown there. I think this is more likely than a 10-7 season at this point. Almost get roughness call. Yeah, I thought he was going to get a unnecessary roughness call. I really did. I don't even want to watch this team next week if all these people are hurt again. Yeah, look. Dart's got the ball. If they score again, then the game is over. Okay? Going to bed. This team sucks. Well, come on. Don't be such a... You can't turn on your team when the going gets tough. That's when we need to go even harder. But deuces, Philly M. I'll be at the Vikings game cheering on. You know what? Next week I'll have to wear my Carson Wentz jersey, all right? For that game. At least break out the jersey. Your bingo card is a winner today. You know what? I hate it. I hate that it might even remotely be true. I mean, every time we win a Super Bowl or get to a Super Bowl the following year, we suck. It's like clockwork. It literally is like clockwork. It's kind of frustrating, to be brutally honest with you. It's actually very frustrating. Trying to think about the Phillies, trying to watch this. Like, this is brutal. Unexpected emotion for me, relief. Sucks being right all the time, Nooms, right? Welcome to my world, right? Being a fan of suffering, exactly, so did I. I lived through the Buddy Ryan era. You know, this is just another night. This is just another day of being the losingest sports city in the history of sports, right? We are literally the losingest city in the history of sports. That's why we are what we are. Shouldn't be this tough. It shouldn't be this hard. For some reason, it is. So we'll see. How did we go from one of the best O-lines? Well, I mean, they're hurt, for sure. Juergens is not healthy. Lane Johnson's not healthy. Jordan Mailata admitted to being exhausted and worn out from last year. It is because of the Phillies. First franchise in history of sports to lose 10 and 11,000 games. They're probably pushing 12,000 losses here soon. Hey, that open field tackle from Adoree Jackson. I'm about to see an 8-minute drive-in come here. They don't look happy on the sideline. Even Devontae Smith's showing some emotion on the sideline. But don't matter if the Eagles defense can't make some stops. Another missed sack. Jackson Dart scrambles. Almost gets a first down. Third and short upcoming. If you won't like what you're about to see. But a scramble for 2 yards, I don't even want to know what's about to come after that. What are the chances someone comes on your show and claps back like a 5-year-old saying I was wrong? Probably not. Probably not going to happen. Keep piping up the defense. Dude, we've been talking about it all night, Cam. You're late to the show. We've been bitching that. When's the criticism of Vic Fangio going to happen? Reed Blankenship limping off the field. That's not good. Cooper DeJean's limping. Shit. So Coop and Reed are hurt now. Here's the MetLife turf coming back to haunt us. They look like lower body injuries that happen on this turf. This little shit is slippery. Cooper's about to get burned here. No, but somebody else was burned over the middle. Oh, this is getting out of hand. Out of hand. Jim, everybody, fire them all to the moon. Both of them got hurt on that play. We're going to be running out of players on defense soon. Dude, Jackson Dart throwing darts like a fucking... Who said Tom Brady? We are. Yeah, you're late. Better late than never. Dart throws. Marcus Epps out there now. This is going to get real ugly. Real fast here tonight, guys. Time is it 10:20? There's Jalen just chilling on the sideline. All alone. Dark going up top. Tight coverage from Cooper DeJean, despite being banged up. Good job. That's a good call, actually. I wasn't saying he didn't look good. I was just saying he was a freaking rookie. 2 games. I ain't anointing him the next thing. Maybe if Vic Fangio laid off the spit, he'd have his defense tackling. Stop. Not even close. 3rd and 3. Come on, get off the field here. We got a false start on the offense. Got to make it 3rd and 8. Got 15 people watching right now. If you're just joining, like, subscribe, share. I respect the Eagles for doing everything they can to contribute to this all-time loss we're experiencing. Yeah, thanks. Reed Blankenship's back out there. It's just so disappointing. Of course, we have the late bye this year, not week 5. Yeah. Duck, ruin it. I don't know what's about to happen, but obviously, guys, thanks to Duck, we know whatever's about to happen on 3rd and 8 is not good, right? We know it. We know it. We got a 6-man blitz, and we got a wide open number 84 for like 25 yards. First down, Giants. Are we up to 17 likes? I mean, we've had over 20 people watching multiple times, and we got 25 votes on the poll, so that means people are not liking it, but, I mean, it's still good. Really don't crush it on the views on these watch parties. We have a lot of fun, but we don't crush the views. This is more my reward to the core for supporting me. Find it miserable that is ahead. Yeah. Look away. Yeah, thanks. First down from the 43. Dart gets hit behind the line. Falls forward, almost gets back. Jackson Dart, is he down? Is he hurt? Jackson Dart might be hurt. Maybe we have a chance with Russell Wilson coming in the game. Maybe we got a chance. Took a big hit there. I think it was Patrick Johnson on the hit. I don't know what happened to him there on that. Got hit there pretty hard. His neck got snapped back a little bit. Is this true? Is this true? Russ is pretty terrible right now, so yeah, Prime Russ is going to show up. Is Russell Wilson a Hall of Fame quarterback, by the way? Is Russell Wilson going to make the Hall of Fame? Is that all it is, you think? I mean, I saw him flexing his leg. I saw him grab his wrist, but I think he was just fixing his his play sheet. Like, and there's so many things he was doing, I couldn't tell what he was really bothered by. Neck hit the leg of the other dude. Pete Carroll also lost. Really? Seriously? Russ going to have a game like he did against Cal. Yeah, he's going to go through four. He's only going to play a quarter and a half and still throw for 450, right? Right? It was a violent tackle. It was. Russ is not a Hall of Famer. Says Duck, says Dakota. I think he'll make it. I think like you guys that he's probably not, but I think he will make it. That they will juice dart up and he will be fine, maybe. I don't know. Based off of the standard of the NFL Hall of Fame, I think Russ Wilson gets in. He doesn't deserve his teammates like Sherman shitting on him every chance they get. I don't know. I think the stats and the win-loss record, the Super Bowl championship, and the years of success in Seattle, I think they put. I would not vote for him. I'm just saying I think he does get voted in. I like to say that there's what I think, and then there's what the voters think. I think the voters put him in. Doesn't mean they're right, but I think that's the case. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. How much money is Russ walking around with to get the Hall of Fame votes? I don't know. Can you get punished for blowing at end of career? You can, actually. Shout out to Michael Bennett for sticking up for Russ. Good for him. I don't know. Jackson Dart's fine. Where the fuck was Edmundo? Shit, I totally forgot about him tonight, Noobs. Totally forgot. If that was Hurts, would already have gone, have him out for the game. Dable going into the. Dable doesn't care what's going on in the game. Dable's like, I got to check on my meal ticket. Oh, man. Shit, I just had my first yawn of the night. Vic Fangio goes in the blue tent. 3rd and 9. Can we get off the field here? I mean, it's a 42-52. Only be a 60-yard field goal from here. Wow, that was a bad throw from Russ. That was not a Hall of Fame throw on 3rd down from Russell Wilson. Wow. Giants fans have the right to boo there. You're up 10. Your backup quarterback came in for one play, and you boo him for that? He was just told he's out. Russ might save the day for us. Yeah, I think it's time for a defensive team meeting, that's for sure. Yeah, I think that one throw cost him a few voters. Giants trying to cheat in the blue tent. They're trying to cheat in the blue tent, the Giants. Like, they're literally juicing this dude up. Chud, right? Exactly. All right, Eagles, let's get a drive going here. Yeah, how is that many people allowed in 10? I think there's some shit going on there. Hand off to Saquon, up the middle. Goes nowhere. Naturally. Difference here is Russ don't give a rat's a-hole. That's true. That's true. Spend more time at practice, not in Hollywood. Yeah, let's stop doing Little Caesars commercials. Braden Mann and Russ is pretty much, Nooms. Pretty much that's all we got. Another handoff to Saquon. Goes nowhere. So after all that, and we're at 3rd and long. This offense, dude. His new show did come out. His Amazon show did come out today. That is true. This can't get any worse. Yeah, you told us that, and then you shut up when he won the fucking Super Bowl MVP, pump man. I guess he didn't do that purposely. I guess he accidentally did that, Brian. Dive right, dive left. Yeah, dude. It's so bad. So bad. So bad. I guess the hungry dogs need to be humbled a little bit tonight and this year. They got too content in their ways. Long week. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing some breaking news shows as people get fired and cut this weekend. What are the biggest weakness and strengths again? He did literally nothing the whole season, then decides to finally show up in the Super Bowl. Not impressed. Well, you shut up after that Super Bowl victory, didn't you? It's not like he didn't do nothing. He had a 2,000-yard runner. All right? Jalen Hurts sucks this year. Yes, I hear that. But Jalen Hurts is still a winner. So you can criticize his play the last 2 or 3 weeks all you want, but you can't downgrade my Super Bowl winning quarterback. You just can't. You can be not impressed with his performance tonight and last week. You can't be not impressed with his career as a whole. You just hate the guy. You've been hoping for him to fail. Well, you stopped commenting on the shows because you knew I would tell you you're wrong for it. Jalen is not a bum. Tanner McKee is not the answer. Yeah. Oh, man. I don't even know what to think or feel anymore. I don't. 4th quarter underway. Yeah, Pumpman shows up when the Eagles are playing bad, but when they are winning, yeah, exactly. Does he go on a Cowboys podcast? Is Brian Pumpman a Cowboys fan? Are we learning something now? Adam, I want more information. I want more. What Eagles or Cowboys podcast does he go on? So Brian Pumpman all along is just a loser Cowboys fan. Is that what you're saying? 6-0 season, 6 years, most quarterbacks couldn't win either. Exactly. 3rd and 12, 4th quarter starts. Nowhere to throw again. Dumps it off short to Saquon, who's not going to get the first down. I don't know. Pumpman's back because the Eagles are losing. Rick's not coming back for a long time. Of course, Dart's coming back. He was drinking a lot. Is drinking a lot a sign of a concussion? I need a medical doctor. Pathetic. Again, another boomer of a punt from Braden Mann. Weak stuff here tonight from this Philadelphia Eagles team. The pump man cometh and he dips at the same time. Cometh and he dips. We just stop them to have any chance. Yeah, we can't give up anymore. We can't. I don't know how these quarterbacks come back so easy, yet last year Commanders gave Hurts was pulled. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't think Dart. I think even Dart just didn't look right, even on the sideline. Something funky. Something smells like rotten fish out there. He don't got a concussion. Maybe he's got a neck strain or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. It's a battle. It's a battle. Jalen Hurts has done fine. Jalen mailed what in? You know what? Adoree Jackson like waving at that guy. You know what? Throw the freaking flag on Adoree Jackson. Acting like he's all tough. Adoree Jackson, you suck. You got no room to be taunting or flashing or doing anything out there. I know it was an incomplete pass, but you know, Adoree Jackson, you're down 10. No need to taunt. Your opinions on Hurts are pathetic or horrific, pump man. Batted ball, incomplete pass. They forced a 3-0. Look at that. Mailed in the registration for the NFL Super Bowl MVP. Exactly. Jalen is trying. The OC, yeah, look, the OC, the head coach, everything. Jalen Hurts is not to blame. Just so you know. Jalen Hurts sucks right now overall this season. He's actually having a solid game tonight, but he sucks overall. There ain't no doubt about it. Tonight's on the defense. Exactly. We don't have to agree. You're going to hear I think your opinion sucks, but I'm you know what? All of Rick's, all of Pump Man's tonight, I still put all their comments up on the screen. I'm the only one that does that. And this, I'm starting to feel this with you, Pump Man, for sure. If it means we come back and win the Super Bowl next year, that's fine by me. Jalen Hurts is not to blame. Is not to blame is crazy. I said he is to blame. He's not the number one culprit. He's not the only culprit. I don't know. I missed him sleeping. Pump Man denied the Cowboys. Is Pump? I still want to know. Adam, is he a Cowboys fan secretly? We're not good at a lot of things right now, Nooms. Not just run blocking. O-line decimated, defense injured. This year is a struggle. It is. It is. That's why it's so hard to win back-to-back Super Bowls. Nick does need to be a better play caller. Nick doesn't call the plays though. Other teams lose an OC and don't look this bad. But he doesn't call the plays. That's the problem. The number of people is that blue 10th for Dart, I think, is against the rules. That's why Dabo stepped away, but a guy in camel hair comes in. Yeah. I don't know what's going on there. Giants breaking rules all over the place there. Sounds like he does hate Hurts. He's always hated Hurts. I think we find ways to win though. Now you're getting positive and you think we're going to win this game? Oh, now I can't leave the stream. Now I can't end it early. Can never leave early now. Blue tent gate, yeah. Always someone cheating against the Eagles, right? Always. There's always some cheating going on. But hey, at least we ain't the Phillies. The Eagles aren't the Phillies. I agree with you on that, Nooms. Don't disagree. Oh, boy. No breaking news on Topper yet. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he is. Exactly. That's true. Tanner, you're an idiot. Tanner McKee might be an okay quarterback, but he ain't that good. I think you just ruined the play for me. We got a play to Devontae Smith. First down, 15 yards. Brains might be scrambling and Dabo's screaming at him to get Dart back on the field. Yeah, I just don't know how he's still. Phillies score. Wow. Jalen Hurts up top. Broken up. They're going to throw a late flag there. Yeah. Sam Howell time. Oh, man. Thanks, Adam, for that one. He might be going to Tim Hortons, maybe. He might be. I think that's a weak, honestly, I think that's a weak passive interference call. Even though it helps us massively. And that's not crazy O-line help. I've been saying it for 3 weeks that we need O-line help, just so you know, on the morning show, Cam. I think that was a weak passive interference call against Devontae Smith there. I don't think that guy did anything bad there. Let him play. Cleanly broke that play up. I mean, it helps us. 1st and 10 from the 25. Another short pass to Dallas Goedert. Breaks a tackle, gets a first down. Dallas Goedert's having himself a night. He never turned around, but I don't think he really made that much contact. Yeah. Look, I don't think that should have been. I think it was ticky tack. Ticky tack PI, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Now we're 1st and 10 from the 15. Jalen Hurts going towards the end zone. There's a wide receiver on the ground, and A.J. Brown is not getting up quickly either. A.J. Brown might be hurt now. Or is he just selling the injury? It's never good when A.J. Brown's down. The wide receiver's down before the ball's even thrown. Oh, they just tripped up. They picked that flag up. 2 refs threw the flag, and they picked them up both up. So what was he down for? How did he get hurt on the play? How did they pick up 2? If one saw it, it's one thing. But 2 saw it, and both of them picked it up. It was ridiculous. What's up, Toy Collector? Like, share, subscribe. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Jalen Hurts' first interception of the season comes at the worst fucking time of the year. Pump man, go back to being a Cowboys fan. We don't want no Cowboys fans here right now. I don't know. Didn't choke in the Super Bowl. That's all that matters. Wow. Wow. This Philadelphia Sports Week is just dreadful. What a dreadful week. What a dreadful week. You don't know you don't know football if you don't think Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. He's playing bad. No shit. Tough night to be a Philly fan, that is for sure. Still 10 minutes my ass. Oh, fudge. Now I'm sad. I am sad. See, I'm still putting them up. Even though they're terrible, I'm still putting them up. That's what we do here. Look at Judd being happy and positive. I don't know. I know. It's been like 6 years since he's thrown an interception. He's getting crushed. Yeah, McKee would not survive in this offensive line. He'd be sacked double the amount. That hurts his. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Jackson Dart just took another hit to the helmet there. Yeah. Oh, man. Jackson Dart ain't going to have a long career with the way he plays. Yeah, I love the aggressiveness. Rookies are always aggressive like this. That dude is so bad. Like, so going to get hurt. Like, bad hurt. The way he's reckless. I mean, Sirianni doesn't have to save his job. But yeah, Patola might not be here next week. We'll just say that. Uh-oh. Am I about to see Ringo get beat for a touchdown or something? Up top to the end zone. Ooh, we dropped it. I don't know. Your toy collector, you had me worried for a second there. At least it's 4th down. Oh, they're going to throw a late flag? I guess there was a flag. I guess it's a makeup flag because they shouldn't have thrown on Devontae. Yeah. Oh, boy. Do I keep watching? Yeah, it was pass interference. Yeah, the calls are coming from literally one person. Now we got the most people we watching all night. So like, subscribe, share. How the hell is this fiasco? Look, it's everybody's fault. Top to bottom. Cam Scatterboo, right up the middle, touchdown. And we are in route mode here. Route mode. Dude, they cut away. Freaking Cam Scatterboo's doing backflips in the end zone. And they cut away from it. Who's worse, Topper or Patullo? Oh, man. I got work in the morning, too. I got a busy ass day. I got a morning show. I got 12 hours at the pizza shop, and I have another thing. I got a lot to do tomorrow. Bad day in Philadelphia sports. Good. Let Twitter call for them, okay? And I'll tell them all they're stupid, okay? Oh man. Yeah, let's sub up. Let's get these subs up. I'm quitting on this show soon. Fuck this. It's 11 o'clock's my max unless something crazy happens. Pathetic. My take is that the Eagles are pathetic. Game over, going to bed. I'm still waiting for that second gummy I took to kick in. I'm blaming everybody. Dude, Nooms called it. Yeah, wait till they're not going to put Tanner McKee in this game just because people will think there's a quarterback controversy. Nope. Who would you rather get fired, Topper or Patullo, if only one could happen? You're going to see Tanner tonight at this point because you got to protect Hurts from this game. You never promote from within ever again. Hey, deuces, Wes. We'll see you next time, my man. I'll be the last one on Jalen. I don't care. I'll die on that hill. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe I'll give them one more offensive drive just for shits and giggles. Then I'm calling and I'm going upstairs and watching the final 5 minutes from bed. That's it. That's all I could do. I don't know how much more I could take. Oh, I'll be on that Hurts hill forever, Wes. Always. Yeah, I got a big day tomorrow, so I can't be too messed up tomorrow morning. Uncle Vic has had a few bad games, and I don't think people are really ready to admit that. Just so you know. I see what it is. The entire team, top to bottom, is stinking right now. This comment doesn't look like it's a good kickoff, so. Oh my God! I guess that's Jalen Hurts' fault. I guess that's Kevin Patullo's fault. I guess that's Vic Fangio's fault. They've tried 5 different guys in the last 3 weeks returning kicks, and not one of them can return a kick. Not one of them can field a kick. What is going on here? Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Jalen Hurts is at fault for the kick return issues. My bad. I apologize. I didn't know he played special teams. My bad. At least Jalen Hurts was honest enough. He'll admit when it's his fault. He'll take blame for it. Down 17 with 9 minutes to go. Let's throw a 8-yard pass to A.J. Brown. This is weak. Scat 3 tuds. What? Yeah, you might need to sell those tickets. You couldn't get face value for them, probably. It's true. I feel that. That's an honest comment. A.J. Brown going to be doing something this week. That's for sure. His son, he's going to be interesting. If they're smart, they don't let them do anything. Fire them all to the sun. And that's going to be nowhere. Man, this is brutal. All right. We said one more drive. Well, that's one more drive. You know what? Watch the rest of this game in bed. I mean, he's been on our practice squad. You know what? If I'm Jeffrey Lurie, I'm cutting them all. I'm telling them all to take their own ride, find their own ride. You don't get the plane. I'm just making you all walk home to Philadelphia tonight. Think about it. They went for it on 4th and 4. Did they get it? Oh, so the drive continues. Going for it on 4th and 4, that far backed up. I know they're in the 17 points down, but man, I guess I can't go just yet, Tatsuya. I feel this. I feel this. And I don't know what that statement is. The Petula, the Sirianni, the Hurts. I don't know what the statement is. Because they just look like a bunch of crybabies. Now, if I drank coffee now, I'd be done. Find your own Uber. What's up, Eric? It's been ages. How you doing, my brother? Play 8 tight ends. That's all he could say. At this point, I mean, that was a nice big pass to him down the field. Quadzilla and ship. He has been for a few weeks, Wes. Few weeks late. He's not been on his A game. Miss you, my man. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is over. It's okay. It's all right. I'm out, guys. I can't do this anymore tonight. That's a fumble, all right, guys. I'm out, guys. I got to wrap this up. I'll be live at 8:15, maybe. 8:30, maybe. Maybe not at all. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. I'm going to go watch the final 5 minutes in bed and cry myself to sleep, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. See you tomorrow morning. We'll bitch about this with some coffee in the AM, guys. Y'all have yourselves a good night. Thanks a lot. Deuces. Bubbles up.